Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah, narcoleptic character sounds great.
Every time it matters most.
Yeah,
That'd be fantastic if you were like somebody that knew that like a lot of things might interrupt you while you play. So you bake that in, so you could just like inconveniently have your like character go out.
Mm-hmm. It's a short rest hack, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to ask the DM. Does that count for a short rest every time?
Depends, I guess, how much you miss every time.
I feel like in a weird way it would be like worth it and like a balanced thing, because like while it is somewhat unfair to the other players that like this one person could get like infinite short rests out of nowhere, they do so by having to be disengaged from everything else happening around them.
To caveat.
Yeah, so like middle of a fight, like yeah, short rest would be great. I could get this ability back, so I'm going to use my narcoleptic ability. But you guys now have to fight a man down.
Mm-hmm.
How you guys all doing? We got everyone but Stan the man.
I fully expect that narcoleptic character to come into play.
Mm-hmm.
It's too good. It's too good to let disappear.
Great.
And the best part about it too, like you said, like if you want to call it for the night, then you can just be like, and he doesn't wake up again.
He's out for the night. See you guys. Ed had an incredible idea for a character, what it was. I don't know if he wants to share it before he actually creates it.
Hey guys, how does my mic sound? Good?
Perfect.
Bad? Good?
Great.
Okay. Good. I've been
on brand.
using my headset on my PS5 and it's been like fucking up a bunch, so.
That's tech, man. My camera I'm using right now, Chad, is the same one that burned out, or I thought I did. It wouldn't work for several weeks, and now it works perfect. I don't know.
That's
technology.
cheap. That's called cheap technology.
Cheapo tech.
Cheapo tech.
I buy from them all the time.
Yeah, they just have different labels on it, you know.
I think that might be Amazon's primary brand.
It is.
Cheapo tech, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I can imagine that in some like futuristic like show, Cheapo Tech, right? Like
Futurama, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this ear, this this side has been going out, and which when it goes out, like the microphone also fucks up too. So, but I've had this for 2 years now. I spent like $120 on them, so I was hoping it would last for a long time, but I guess not.
You should really
brand are they?
Cheapo Tech.
Cheapo Tech.
I wish they were Cheapo Tech because I feel like Cheapo Tech would have been better. I don't know what they're called. I'll figure it out.
Can somebody drop the game link in the chat for me? I can't access that profile right now for some reason, but I had it saved under. I gotta fix this shit. I got too many profiles going on this computer.
Why do you have so many profiles?
Because I have a profile for every different business idea that we have going right now, John. So that way I've got different tabs saved.
Who do you think's managing this shit, John?
Got a profile for every
government to catch up on all the nasty shit he's looking up.
That's true.
You can't get sued for something that you did in a different profile, guys.
Just make sure you do all of your porn stuff in incognito mode, and then you're good.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works.
And make sure to do it. Make sure to do it on your company provided laptop as well.
Yeah.
Give them the data problems.
I remember reading some story on Reddit about that, where some guy he ended up getting like freaking fired like a day and a half into having the job because he like decided to watch porn and wank it on the company computer, and like they immediately caught him and. Yeah, that's impressive. You know, no time wasted.
Mm-mm.
So, welcome everyone. Welcome. We had some ship-hearted adventures with very little set up, and now it's set up. Firearms work, cannons are prepared, they're loaded, etc., what have you. So we should have some fun sailing today. Now, this is a picture or a sketch of what your ship looks like. The Brigantine is what it is you guys are starting with. It is a large ship. It has 2 action points. The card here is on the left-hand side of your screen. These are the 3 actions that you can do with it. You can also attack. It's just the attack damage isn't on there because I need to add it in. But if you guys repair the ship, you guys can recover HP. If you come about, you guys can rotate the ship. If you full sail, you can move forward and gain +1 speed. We'll go over how the ships work as we use them, and eventually you'll just natively pick it up. If you read the material, good for you. If you didn't, it's okay. Don't worry about the HP stats on the left-hand side. Your guys' Brigantine has 215 HP. That math is different. This is made for a whole nother RPG at the same time. So there's those stats hidden in there. But
I was going to say,
open up
this
your-
looks like an entirely new game of sorts, like a whole new
So
RPG
they
style game.
made the guy who actually did these ones, which is really cool. He actually originally made it for the 5e system to be system annotated and whatever the fuck the word is. You know, it works for all systems. And then he ended up making his own full-on naval RPG vibe. So he has his own actual setup. So that's what the cards are based off of. But they all work for 5e also. But nonetheless, if you double-click your ship icon, it'll open up the JR ship sheet that you guys actually don't have access to. 1 second. I lied in every way. Okay,
Yeah,
now try it.
There we
Is
go.
our ship called JR for Jewel of Verne's Redemption?
It's called JR,
or-
and you guys name it
It's
whatever
so
JR means to
important.
you
I
individually.
love that, dude.
That's what it was
True.
stated last. No one said for sure, but last time I asked, you guys said it's just JR, and everyone has a different meaning for JR. But you guys can change it at any time. It's your
I think-
ship.
I think it. I think JR is
100%
perfect.
jury rigging.
Yeah. So
Is
the
Darko
way,
the only one that knows Jolly Roger?
well, they've all been, yeah, I think actually.
You're the only
You've
one
been
that
there.
Yeah, they've been there, but you're the only one that knows you're the only ownership of such.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, that's right. You're still an
You're
owner
still
of
collecting
JR.
shit. Yeah, he's still
Mhm.
collecting funds. Like he's making bank over there as a church.
That's nice. Like that. Some back guys people with the money.
Too
No
bad.
tax-
Too
Yeah,
bad you
but it
don't
can't
have
get
like.
any followers.
Yeah, too bad you don't have a credit card to actually access those funds. It's all
Yeah.
held up by no.
It's true.
Man, we got
I have a
lot of
black
crew.
card by now.
I trust. I
Yeah.
trust no. He'll spend it responsibly.
Exactly. Exactly. They've got to be like running that whole forest by this point.
Maybe, or they're dead.
Yeah.
That
A
seems
lot
like-
could have happened. A lot could have happened.
By
But
the way,
real quick,
did you all decide like where we're going, or
Kinda, not really.
We're
we
on our
wanted to
way to get
talk
some
about it.
wyvern egg or something like that. Because we
Yep.
accepted contracts. We're basically privateers now.
okay?
Probably
We can
actually
do whatever you
pirates,
want.
but yeah,
Yeah.
we can do whatever. We were
they
just
picked up-
given
they
like
picked
a
up basic
job
quests.
that was
Yeah,
gonna
they have
pay a
access
lot.
to the Cartographer Guild jobs, basically.
Okay. Who is ownership of the ship on like
You guys
the
as a whole.
papers?
Oh,
Okay.
that's another thing. The papers, I think Ponzi was trying to write up, and I
Yeah.
think we had them roll, and I skipped through it or something. But we can definitely
Yeah, you
clarify
said that
But-
when it came up. When it comes up, I can roll it.
Yeah,
but
you
I
can
have
roll
the
it.
ability-
Technically, you guys don't have papers. Yeah, like Ponzi's ready to make papers up, but you guys don't have any yet. And until you end up at a dock, you then will have to register. But you guys are an
Yeah, 'cause
unregistered
the one,
ship with-
yeah, the one dock that we
name.
landed at was with pirates, so they gave us some hard time, but not that much.
Correction, the one dock that's no longer in commission because they
yeah,
crashed
well,
into it and
well,
destroyed
you
it.
know, it was our first time docking.
Yeah, I'm not a
Oh
good
my
driver.
God.
Don't we
Yeah,
have a
we
crew?
picked-
Don't we have a crew that knows what the fuck they're doing? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but I
they-
mean,
they
referred
were
to the
in charge,
captain.
Drums behind the
And-
wheel.
And we're kind of like in Inglorious Bastards, where it's like, okay, you're in charge because you speak Italian best, and it's like buongiorno, right? Like that is our
That's
captain.
amazing.
I love it. I love it. This is good. This is good.
This is great work. So if you guys open the sheet, it's a little different because it's a vehicle sheet. You guys all have access to it. Basically, the stats on the top are all the same. It has a 13 AC. That is how easy it is to hit because you guys are considered a medium or a large ship compared to the general sizes. The bigger the ship, the easier it is to hit, but the more HP and
Makes
more
sense.
conditions. Now, on the left-hand side, you see a little attribute section. Creature opacity is nil. You cannot hold creatures on this ship, at least not yet. Cargo capacity is 3. That means you guys can hold 3 mission cargo job statements at any one point in time. The action stations are not yet activated. You guys have a total of 2 actions per round as the captain. On the top, the stats are as the stats. The only stats that matter for a ship is the strength, the dex, the con, and the charisma. The charisma is the general morale of the workers. The constitution is the value of the ship. The strength is the ramming power, and the dex is the maneuverability. This is not the most maneuverable ship, but here we are.
I don't think we meant for it to be maneuverable, right? Like we meant for it to
No,
be
yeah, it's a big ship. Yeah, I mean,
transportation.
that's a whole other thing. Yeah.
yeah.
On it, you do see the actions and features. The actions and features combined are all of the options and positions that people can take. The captain, there can only be 1. The bosun, there can only be 1. The carpenter and rigger, there can be an unlimited amount. The features, there can only be 1 lookout and 1 pilot. For the gunners, which are those who shoot the cannons, there could be any amount. What I mean by that is if you're the captain, you can't be a gunner, but everyone else can be a gunner. You can switch your positions at any time in naval combat each round. You could say, I'm going to be a captain. Okay, Professor's the captain this round. And you tell all the crew, and the crew might be confused, but at the end of the day, that's the way the rules work. They all know that you guys are the captains, and you guys all have different captain names based off of what the crew's talked to you so far. You have 3 cannons on the ship. 2 of them are weathered, and 1 of them is sound. The cannon round bullet one is the basic name cannon is a standard cannon. That means it's in good shape, it's good condition, and has the most HP. The weathered cannons mean that they've been used, they're not in the best care, and they have a little less HP. There's even worse cannon conditions. Now, they have an HP of 40 when they're perfect, 25 when they're weathered. What this means is during combat, if you're a spellcaster on the other ship, or for instance, a ranger or someone who is not actively using the ship, but using the physical character to attack the other ship, they can target specific aspects of the ship instead of the ship as a whole. The ACs vary, but they can take out specific things like weapons or the rudder or other aspects to slow the ship down, stop it in total, allow you to escape. I'm going to make it very clear, since all of you guys are here together for once while you're all on the boat, anything at sea is considered deadly. You guys mess up, you're at sea. I mean, like, unless you guys have a special way of getting out of there, I can't. I'm not gonna Deuce X what turns out there's Atlantis right beneath you, it's gonna it's you guys putting yourself at sea. So if you go and attack a big ass ship, that shit might fuck you up. I mean, it's that simple. Ships are ships. You guys can easily repair yours while you're at sea. That's not a problem. But yeah, so this is the general setup. You can absolutely attack the ocean, but keep in mind, you do have a set quantity of cannonballs. You start with 50. I'm so generous, I know. But as they dwindle, you will have to keep track and buy more. All the other ships as NPCs also have various amounts of limited ammo. So when I run out of cannons, I will either flee or I will try to board the ship depending on the situation. So I too also have restrictions and limitations. No one's getting a free ride of spanning cannonballs anywhere, because then combat might never happen in melee. So that's the conditions. Now, I'll add descriptions, cargo crew, etc. stuff as you guys gain more. But that's the token as a whole. You guys can easily move it. Anyone can control it. We are on a hexagon map anytime it's oversea naval battle. You guys take 3 hexes as a large object. Every time you move forward, actually, let me fix that. It's not 5 feet, it's 50 meters. Everything on the overlap is in meters. Everything is considered 50 per hex. All the attacks are in meters, so you will not have an issue whatsoever with the conversion.
Question for clarification of moving the ship.
Mhm.
Should we have it, whoever is acting as captain, be the one who moves the ship?
Yeah, that's fine.
So the irony actually is the pilot moves the ship. The captain just says what to do. So the captain only matters in combat, to be honest. Everything else matters outside of it. The captain there's always a captain, which is all of you guys generically. But in combat, the captain is the person who actually decides how the resources of the ship are distributed during naval combat. Otherwise, the captain is you guys as a whole, outside of combat. So in this instance, it would be whoever decides to be the piloter of the ship. But as a whole, again, outside of combat, I'm allowing you guys to all act as a unison. As long as if you guys do something goofy and funny, you cause your own problems, kind of thing. But in combat is when it follows the rules.
Yeah, because it's like a charisma check or something in combat.
Yeah, it's actually it's with the ship stats and your roll. Also, anytime you guys are saying I am in this position, you get a D4 ship die to add to it. Some of them declare you can add or minus, others you add to, basically. So that's up to you guys on how you use it. You guys always have that every time as long as you're in a position. Otherwise, you guys are currently at sea. There's almost nothing immediately in view. You guys do have a request to pick up some wyvern egg, or 2 or 3 if you get lucky. You have been told that the wyvern was slain, dead, or missing, and the egg has been left alone. However, it's not at the easiest locations either. Otherwise, the tasks at hand, to my understanding, now that everyone is here, you guys still have, if I'm not mistaken, something around 14 or so massive vaults before you.
Sure do.
Professor has taken up part of the captain's quarters, dumped all of his belongings, and came back ready and prepared to open some more. The rest of you guys are all around. Who, in general, is going to assist? Or how do you guys wish to assist with this addressing of the vaults? By the way, you guys also have money on the ship, which is already dialed in, so you guys can look at that in there too.
Did we get a long
oh,
rest last time?
Yeah, I'll give you a long rest.
Okay.
That's
And
a
ship
very
stat wise,
good
you guys
question.
already took down 1 ghost ship, so you guys got some ship stats. 1 ghost ship and 1 dock.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I would try to help. I'm the one who teleported all this shit on the on the thing, so I would try to help him if he's gonna. I can use Mage Hand if we don't want to like touch it or whatever. If you think that'll be helpful for the professor or whoever wants.
I'm just gonna like stand guard around in case there's another like flesh-eating thing that tries to come out.
Proven ability to break into these suckers.
We DM, we have to break into these things, correct? Or
Correct.
Okay, so cool.
You guys have successfully gotten into 1.
Okay.
Is that dude who we brought with us, that little goblin homie? Is he still here?
Yeah. You brought him onto a ship in the middle of the sea. Where do you think he went?
Yeah. That's what I mean. I mean, he could have jumped off.
He did not come up in the last.
You guys ignored him.
Yeah, he's our like master.
Well, to be fair, I
coin,
think I said let's skip over the vaults because I totally just jumped past that because you guys weren't all together.
Yeah.
But yes, he is you guys' master coin at the moment. He's like, hello, can I help you? Master Ponzi, Captain, sir.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you know how to get these fucking things open? You got any secret codes or any fucking keys hidden in your little pocket?
Of course. We have things called keys, and no, I don't have the keys in my immediate possession. If I did, I would have opened them already. You think I'm deaf? I'm a goblin of the Bright Bank. We are the Bright Goblin.
That's right. I forgot about that. Well, there's your answer, Professor.
You forgot the key.
Well, we were in a rush. What can you do?
You were in a rush. I was completely fine at work. In fact, I won't be paid for this shift now.
Well, you get this open, we'll pay I don't know, a commission. I'm not a numbers guy, but something.
I am, thankfully. Perhaps I'll take an early retirement since I won't be going back to work there anytime soon. I believe they had a hefty severance package.
Jolavan would say that you do need a proper work-life balance.
I have served for 35 goblin years in those Dwarven Bank vault mines.
Well, sounds like you need 35 years off now.
At this balance, yes.
Goblin at my rate will be dead before he hits another 10. Whatever. We don't have the key.
You'll just have to relax enough for 35.
These wrinkles won't go anywhere.
I will pray
What
for your
about-
balance.
Does he have any things in those concocting bottles of sorts? He looks toward Professor.
Yes, I do. What do you need?
Perhaps an anti-magic concoction. Something to balm over and slather the lock, making them a bit more easier to penetrate.
Let me see what I can do.
He starts walking around and Go
I
ahead.
try to makeshift a potion and add dispel magic to it, essentially.
Okay, go ahead and just give me a medicine check, then an arcana. As he's walking around, he stops and he looks down.
Shit, my whole
he's like-
computer is like frozen, but I can still hear you all, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, you froze. You froze in a perfect
Yeah, you
pose. You're
froze.
just like,
Yeah, you look really handsome.
Oh wait, oh, I'm back.
But
Okay.
No, you look
meanwhile,
less handsome.
your master of coin walks around and he stops. He's like, "Hey, what is this? A brillo bristle? Boy, no, this is not bad." He starts picking up this like beard and he starts following it all the way up. And as he does, his round goblin button nose just runs right into that of Darko's.
I'm gonna use a flash. I'm gonna use a flash
Yeah.
genius on that.
Nice to see you under all that. I had a cousin once with a bunch of fur. We called them it.
And then
Darko
So
just
that-
kind of stares at him confused, like, nice to see you too, I guess.
Yes, of course. Everyone likes to see a bright pink goblin.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, not particularly, but, that's what helps you sleep at night.
I was
suppose.
saying, I haven't heard that before, honestly.
Yeah, no, I think he just made that up, if I'm being
Right,
honest.
you natives of the Hollow. Something tells me you're not from town.
Yeah, we're
Mm. Yeah, I've seen enough of it, though.
Not enough if you don't know the phrases. Are you done with that? Ew, that looks quite promising. He scurries over back to the professor. He puts his little grangly fingers out. Perhaps I'll do the honors.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
As
shit.
you are the master of coin, so you are the one to deal with these votes.
As he
Excellent,
grabs
sir.
it, he holds it for a second. 1 second.
This is my finest work. This one potion alone is worth
I'm gonna roll real quick.
50,000 gold. Must you all know this, as this next vote is all mine.
He turns around and goes to apply it to the first lock, and he's like, "Oh!" And you hear like a little tink. You hear like what looks to be a glass breaking, though. But everyone that's watching, give me an insight check. As he seemingly looks to be smashing literally the entire concoction into one of the saves.
Is he Mo Coin? What?
Mo coin.
Cool.
Low coin with problems, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
who's Mo Coin? I love it.
That's
Oh, he's
Master
Mo
of
Coin.
Coin, yeah.
Okay.
He looks a lot like Ponzi.
No.
I look like everybody, friend. Don't you know?
Or Ponzi looks a lot like him at the moment. We don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys see a little bit of this balm concoction go over the safe, and then he's like, "It seems as if we needed a bit more, please." And he turns around, and the whole vial you gave him is empty, but not broken, even though you all watched him shatter it.
Sorcery.
What is the?
Huh. I don't know that Varian cares about.
Can I make a deception check or like a or
Well, you made an insight, and you didn't pick up on anything. So you, like I said, oh, sorry, you stepped away. You did see him apply the balm. Like you saw him apply the substance to it, and he fiddled with it. Just the whole general interaction when he smashed it against it, it sure looked and sounded like he shattered the glass. Yet the glass is now empty and present before you, and you still see that he did apply the application of the substance is still on the vault. None of that's trickery of any sort.
Okay. All right. I'm using a
Shadow
Shadow
spell for
Strike.
this.
Give me a
proper
sleight of
captain.
hand.
That's not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he already picked. Yeah, while we're
Yourself.
sitting right.
I picked
Okay.
one of the locks. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I didn't tell nobody. I'm just playing around over here.
You're just watching us be idiots.
Yeah.
Like,
Do I see Shadow Striker pick one of the locks?
We're all
Because if he
standing.
does that, I'm gonna waste my.
You have no
Energy.
idea. You have no idea.
picked
Oh
it,
my
picked my
God.
teeth, sitting down. Good.
Yeah.
Master of Coin, if you cannot do it with one of my amazing potions, then you are worthless. But I will make you one more potion, and if you fuck up, you get less pay.
Right. Well, that sounds fair. And to be fair, I am master of coin, not master of application, safe breaking,
You
etc.
are the one that suggested to do it.
Ryder comes
Do not
walking
mess
over,
up again.
in a jar. I heard you. You made naughty word. $1 in the jar.
That's over.
I ignore. I just ignore him entirely.
Can
All
I?
right, I give
I-
you this one. I put my own.
As
Alright.
he's
I use Flash of Genius again.
as he's making this, can I give him a bardic inspiration?
Sure, what are you
If
telling
he's
him?
already rolling, it's fine. No, but
Yeah, I mean, you can.
I mean, I
He
can
still hasn't
do
read
it.
roll.
I got my Arcana roll. So,
Yeah.
what is?
yeah.
what's the
So I look
add?
at you. I just give you a big thumbs up, and I'm like, "Pal, you got
Okay.
this." I'm whipping up potions left and right, all day,
Alright.
every day.
What's the add? 1d8.
Add a D10.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Shadow Striker, give me a perception check at advantage.
There we
Are
go.
you still in the
30,
bird's post?
33. There we go.
No, I
Bird's
wasn't
post, it would,
on the
no?
bird's nest.
Okay.
All right. I really apply it.
All right. It is
I
a
really apply
beautiful
that magic.
concoction. Shadow Striker, you see quite a distance ahead, but just one on the horizon. A ship. Small compared to yours, but out there.
Never mind.
Well, that's a tiny one. Huh.
Must be good fishing out here. That next thing I do.
Give me a
with
intelligence
your own.
check to assemble a fishing kit. Because believe it or not, these pirates
my
don't
bow and
fish.
arrow. I'm looking
Oh,
for
okay.
string.
You just throw some.
Oh, he's gonna
Okay,
ship.
easy. Yeah, okay, for sure. Go ahead and give me a
Go fishing.
nature check. Let's put a little challenge into this.
Oh.
Oh,
So you're ready. You
There is-
definitely
there
know
is
what's down there.
nothing.
That's
Wanna
a,
make
oh
it?
my
And I
god.
know that.
Wow.
Nothing
Not
Shadow
trouble.
Striker can't
I'll
do.
go fishing next. Must be good fishing here. I did
You are an
Can he pull up like?
expert.
Can he ring in like a shark that feeds everyone for months
Like a
or
mermaid.
something?
Shadow
Yeah.
Striker, what's out here, man? What is one like? You're telling the tale of these rare fish that is very hard to find, and you just kind of shoot an arrow and what do you know? You don't tell the story. What is this, and
In
where's it coming
Claps, we have fish that can fly. We call it fly fishing. It's very interesting. Essentially, what happens is fish see little bubbles on the water, and the feathers from the arrow actually create those bubbles. Track to it, because they think it's flies, and then arrow to face. Simple.
do
They grow and they
I
grow like
believe
4 to
him?
5 meters long. Yeah, no, this is true. 100% true story.
That's what proves it.
This is
I just don't know if I believe him.
You could not believe him, but this is true because he tells us this is. You roll and tell me if you believe him out of an instinct. You don't want to, but you believe him. It's tough. It's a tough
I don't
one.
want to. I suspect I need to have a lecture with him about the balance of telling the truth.
But as you think about that, he pulls up the rope, and you guys see a massive, probably like 17-pound fly fish on there, and he's just
Holy
like,
shit.
"Look, see, fly fish."
You like fly fish?
That's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
Can't
That's
say
a
I've ever had
flyfish.
any.
Flyfish is
literally
only
like-
It's good fresh.
This is like
It's a
literally
monster
two
flyfish.
of- it's like
Flyfish
two
are
of
only
the
10
rest of-
pounds. That's
Do we have
17.
a chef on this ship?
Hey, I once didn't kill everybody.
Good to know.
Did it kill everybody?
I
Good, that sounds good enough for me. We want him to get
Can you get more?
Sure,
17
easy.
pounds isn't gonna feed every 25 of us.
Well, we have like 6 months of provisions, I think.
Yeah, you do have prior provisions too.
But
This
we
is
all
like-
want fish.
But
There isn't enough to
Yeah,
go
and-
around.
and
the
to be
ship all
fair,
have it.
I would say,
what I
as-
remember-
go ahead.
I was gonna say, from what I remember from last one, you were saying that normally a ship like this would go out to sea with like a year's worth of rations or something.
Yeah,
But I
'cause it's
can create
technically
So-
food
like
and
a
water
long-term
literally
trade.
every day.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
worried
But
about it.
how much food and water?
Enough to feed 20 people or something?
So ration it. Yeah, you'll be fine.
So
I can
no.
we're
create food and
slowly-
water
the
literally
crew is
every
low right
day.
now. Yeah, you guys can only have a max crew of 30 on this ship, anyways.
My
That's
create
assuming
food
the
and
professor wants to do it.
He probably
That's,
would.
that's a good thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
If we're in a situation where we
Uh,
run out of food, I bet 5 people
Okay,
die as well.
Enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids. Enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's half a ship, and you can half that to feed half a ship, so that's double. That's your entire crew right there.
So
So,
we could literally feed
But-
everybody for a year plus.
To answer the question of needing
fish.
more fish, as you captured this one massive 17-pound flying fish, and they say we need more, you go, oh, of course, because flying fish have big appetite. You slice it open, a big ass tuna comes out. A 12-pound tuna flies right out of its stomach. You slice that one open, 2 salmon pop out, and you slice both of them open, and you accumulate 42 shrimp. You've got an entire seafood cafe in front of you.
I think-
Make things multiply.
I think Varian would be slightly disgusted at this point.
Never seen such fish sorcery in my life.
What's terrifying is everything looks ridiculously fresh.
He's
Wait
just
until
like-
I slice open shrimp, huh?
Yep. He's like, what a powerful wizard.
So,
We should call him Shadow Striker the Great.
Or the fishy. Yeah, it's all good.
Shadow Striker, the Lord of the Fish.
Lord of the Fish. What they called me in the hometown of Clasp.
as you go fishing for brief while, you get a little closer and you see 2 more ships on the horizon, making a total of 3.
So can we all see them now, or is it still just Shadow Striker?
Yeah, no, he points it out. Once he points things out, you guys can all identify them.
Look how good fishing is here. So many ships come to.
Huh. Who's driving?
Everyone give me a perception check.
Low roll. There we go.
No, not performance. Perception.
We're all doing our best, guys.
I don't want to.
This
What
is
up,
great.
Wilson?
Friends, if we fail, we all fail together.
Yeah.
Do it.
Professor is not paying attention at all. He
You
is so
guys are
amazed by all this
distracted.
fish.
You guys are so distracted by the fish that you hear
Fish.
Mo Cohen go, "Hey, I think I finished the job. Look, it's I'm picking up that pirate accent as a goblin. It's not good. Here you go. You see all the vaults, all 14 others, partially ajar.
Well, now what?
That's pretty good.
Yo, Take what you want, but I'm not going to curse myself first. Very powerful
That's right, boys.
men
It was cursed last
and
time.
women have
I'm
put
going
much trust
to,
in us to keep their wares.
Let's see. Can I cast?
I'll cast Mage Hand. I'm not going to use
detect
it on anything, but
oh.
I just have it ready.
Watch
What's
them
up,
all
Darian?
cast stuff, and then I'm like, why are everybody casting things? What am I missing?
No, this won't work. Damn it. Detect the evil and good is particularly niche.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, it's 850 meters away. 850 yeah.
Well, that's
Mhm.
these. No, he opened up the.
No, I was talking about casting it on the stuff in the saves. To see
Yeah, he opened up the
Oh,
rest of the
sorry.
saves.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
A lot of things to focus on, guys. What's happening?
He opened up all of the safes. Safes.
Yeah,
they were
all
all
18 of
big.
them.
insane. You guys all rolled
They
so
were all
bad.
big.
Yeah, they were all already open. No one knew though.
While
Like,
we're
no one
looking
Yeah, we
away,
didn't
he
check.
just started opening the door.
Oops.
Um,
Is that important? Did
so
you
real
care?
quick, DM, I emptied all my contents in whatever quarters
Yeah.
I'm in. It doesn't have to be the
Mhm.
captain's quarters. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
you guys all have equal quarters, but yeah.
They're all the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
yeah.
captains, so our
But I
captains
do
were-
have my bag of holding, which I always create every day or whatever.
Mm.
I shove all of the explosives and everything I possibly can inside of the bag of holding. And
Explosives
prepare.
from what?
I have like 5 things.
Oh,
of
like
dynamite,
okay, go ahead. Just tell me your intention.
all of my like powder or whatever. I'm gonna make
Mm.
a big bomb in the event, and like if I need to, close it in one of these things. Like throw it and close it in if there's like a baddie again.
Gotcha.
like it.
Okay.
sick.
Okay.
Light it, throw it
Yeah.
in, close the
Was it a
safe.
baddie or was it just cursed?
Got it.
I don't
That
care
was
what it
just
is, but I'm
cursed.
gonna explode the shit out of it.
Sure.
Does it explode if it's inside of a bag of holding? Explosion makes
Yes.
out.
Oh, for sure. And then it creates an empty space that sucks shit in.
It's like a
That's really
vacuum, a
cool.
negative vacuum, like a black hole.
Oh damn.
Okay, that answers
black
my
hole?
next fear, which was like another explosive, fiery event on a fucking ship out at sea.
So
Yeah.
the thing is, it does
Do that.
explode, but it sucks it all back in, so it keeps
I'm
it
so
from.
glad Professor is taking over for Alistair. That's great.
Mhm.
But it could really
Yeah, but-
backfire and suck us all in.
Okay, let's use
Very,
that's
very
a
much so.
yeah. It sounds like a good plan.
See, this is
Let's
where
say
like
D.
I'm not
the-
telling,
good
but I'm
plan
not
D.
telling anyone this.
This is
Oh,
like
okay.
where, like,
This is
if the
a-
Yeah.
professor was real and was really explaining it, we'd be like, Professor, you have to end your explanation one sentence earlier. We didn't need to know that it may suck us in too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just stop at the
Professor
bit,
doesn't
yeah.
explain anything.
We
He
thought,
already
okay, we're
he
fine.
sets all this up.
Yeah. Okay,
All
so
right, you got it.
well, if we're ready, I'm gonna
Okay.
try to open one of them with Mage Hand. If you guys think we try.
You send Mage Hand over. Red Rover, send Mage Hand right over. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Suppose while you do that, I will try my hand at wood carving. I try to cut off a piece of plank or something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the ship is like new, but I mean it's easy enough to abuse it.
Great.
Carve something nice out of this.
Like a wooden Cadillac or something.
Cool. Make a perfect
Kinda
little
like
wooden
wood
horse.
paneling.
Shadow Striker, you create a mini Trojan horse, ready to put on someone's ship.
Too easy. I throw it overboard.
That Trojan horse goes for a fall. Roll me a D100.
Okay. Gonna hit something.
Okay. I have kept that number in the registry. Ponzi.
That
This
most
goes
assuredly won't
over.
haunt us again.
It opens the door. You see immediately ting, 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 coinage just spill out immediately before you. Just in total, the entire vault. This one is uncursed. Half of the vault spills out on its own. Quickly, you guys all realize, including Mo Coin, that it is a safe one to address. As you do, you see that the entire coin value of this hoard is 41,000. The coin value itself is 19,000 in gold coins. It's 2,100 in platinum, actually. 19,000 in gold, 2,100 in platinum. And then you've got a handful of art pieces that come up to a total of 1,000 gold pieces. So 1,000 gold worth of art. If you want to know specifically, the art is a gold birdcage with electrum filigree, a silk robe with gold embroidery, 2 of them, and a large, well-made tapestry. There are also
Is the birdcage like kind of fucked up and like distorted?
no.
And weird
No, these are
looking?
all pretty well kept.
Okay.
These are treasures.
I mean, like, is it like dark and demonic, or is it like
Um,
weird, or is it like bright and colorful? Like, are there any like dark or like
it's interesting because it's
dingy
like
paintings?
like it looks like it's made purposefully to be untouched by that of Bane to Silver.
Got it. I have no interest in it. The professor has no interest.
What was on the tapestry?
Yeah.
The tapestry is a general kind of kaleidoscope design. But Severian, go ahead and give me a history check. A man of culture, after all. Darko, you too, because you've just been around forever.
I start picking up fucking money.
Yeah, there's tons of money for you to grab. No problem.
Okay. I'm sure we'll put some of it.
We know
on
nothing about this tapestry.
Darko and Severian are staring at it, and Darko
I
just
feel
looks
like
at him.
Can I make a
I
roll just
should
for the
know,
shits
though.
and gigs?
Sure.
All right.
I'm
Vaguely
certain-
familiar, but
Fine, I see it.
I'm certain I've seen it before. I
Is it
know I've
history?
seen it before.
Yeah.
Is it history? Okay.
Yeah.
I have great history.
Oh,
my
you know.
God.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
actually, that is why Randall has seen it before, because this is the same carpet that Colvern used to decorate his keeps. And the professor does not know the origin of said tapestry pattern, but does know it's quite expensive. And Colvern stole it off of a caravan once, and it was a full hoard of them, and they used it to decorate the flooring.
Yes, I have seen this before. Colvin used it for he wiped his feet when he walked up to his throne. It was quite interesting. Very neat tapestry, but I don't believe that this is something we want to put on the ground, as it is worth quite a bit, from what I understand.
They put on wall for target practice.
well,
No.
why is it here?
Why don't we hang it in? We'll hang it in my captain's room.
Yes,
For
yes, yes,
safekeeping.
yes.
That's right, boss. We don't want you to get cold. There's a draft at night on the boat.
Before the crew starts clamoring around all this gold,
Mhm.
what's his
There's
name?
more.
Money?
Yeah, Mocoin.
Malcolm, please ensure that this is divvied up accordingly to terms and conditions and crew mandates.
Is there?
Right.
I heard before
We'll,
something
go
about
right about that.
charters. Is there a charter?
Captain
Okay.
Severian, there ain't no charter because you haven't given one yet.
Oh.
Malcolm, please drop channel.
Right,
And why
I'll
don't
get
we
right
have-
on that.
Why don't we have Ponzi do it? Ponzi's good with words.
Hansi will end up with
Is
everything
it?
if he's the one that runs this.
Oh, yeah.
Fair
You gotta
point.
put someone's name first, boys. That's just how it works. That's how it is. I don't know what to tell you.
Good catch, Professor. Good catch. We'll trust.
You guys show me a list where more than one person's name gets to go first. I'm happy to write that list for you. But until you show me that, I'm gonna.
I guess then I'm cool with Mo Money figuring out the equitable cut.
It's Mocoin.
Mo
$4.
No coin.
Can I-
Mo coin.
So I'll roll a sleight of hand check if you want me to, but Ponzi's not being very secret about it. He grabs like about 100 platinum and about 100 gold. And just puts it in his pockets. As we're...
I mean, Professor's gonna grab his fair share too.
Well,
Like, he's not gonna...
as you guys are grabbing coinage, you realize that there's more things below it. There were things hidden within the coin itself. You see that there are potions, and thank goodness the person who kept this vault, though messy and unorganized, or perhaps it was your guys' way of transporting it around, these are labeled. You find a potion of climbing, a potion of healing, basic, a potion of greater healing, a potion of heal giant strength, dust of dryness, 1 pound, and a potion of resistance, of force resistance specifically.
Yes, Professor believes that since he understands potions and none of you do, of course, because I'm the smart one here or not.
Actually,
I'm going to take these.
Varian's going to take out. He has a potion of Hill Giant Strength. I am familiar with these ones. Do you mind if I have that one? It is quite handy to have your strongest man get even more strong at times.
He reluctantly hands it over because he just doesn't want to create an argument. So he just hands it over. But he's like,
awesome.
Doesn't look you in the eye when he does it.
I've had that for a while, but I haven't wanted to use it because I only had the one.
Well, now you have 2.
Double fast. Take them both at the same time.
I was saying,
yeah, then you're a potion of 2 hill jump.
I'm gonna
double chug it. If we get involved with fighting a dragon, maybe I'll try it.
There you go.
That would be amazing.
DM, I'm gonna, for just later note, whenever there's like a day break or a night break, I'm gonna take those potions, cut them, and make more of them, but just make weaker versions of them.
Okay, for sure. I'll pop the list. Got little snapshots of all the items so far. So 2 more vaults. You see that one of them is just coinage. In total, it has a value of only 5,342 gold. I mean, it's still good.
Oh, you're never gonna be able to pay off your debts.
Such a shame.
The third has a very nicely folded handkerchief just lying there.
Oops. I'm just kidding.
Can I make an insight or arcana check on it?
Sure.
Is it the famous handkerchief of cleaning?
Oh my god.
Oh
that
man,
is
that would be
amazing.
a sham. Wow.
Sham wow. The sham wow of the D&D.
You know it to be that of the linen collection, but which you are unaware. There is the handkerchief of cleaning, which is part of the linen collection. It could be that, but it could be many of the others that do exist.
Who?
This is one of the most precious items you will have ever come across.
Darko wears the most cloth. Maybe he should have.
Yeah, I can
Put it over
replace
his head all the
my
time.
handkerchief.
Put it on the
He
front.
pulls it out and blows his nose into his handkerchief and then shoves it back into his pocket. He's like, yeah, this one's getting a little old and crusty. I could use a replacement.
Yes, yes, you must use this. Use it right now.
Use it right now.
I pull out my pen and paper and wait to see
Oh,
what
wow.
happens.
Genius. I love that.
Darko takes it. He's gonna look at it. Is there anything he sees while he's holding it closer to his face?
Come on, come on.
Yeah,
Come on,
so
you have a big
only
move
you,
here.
Darko. Only you. When you see it, you do notice something. What you notice, though, is interesting because you haven't seen it in a long time. You see a visage, but not yours. It's almost like it's reflecting toward you, but it's instead showing you your good pal Zephyr, a little smoldering, smoky buddy, that of like a Callistifer-like demon that has more of a haunter extension behind him. And he's over your shoulder. He's like, hey, buddy. Oh, man, it's been some time, but I won't leave you. This is definitely one of those prize things the professor talks about. It is the handkerchief of lies.
Ooh, lies.
Sneeze on into it, friend. It won't hurt.
It's activated by sneeze power.
So Darko's just gonna blow his nose right into the handkerchief.
It requires the kinetic energy of the sneeze particles to activate it.
Darko,
Sounds like it would have been a Ponzi.
when you go to blow your nose, where do you imagine yourself on the ship?
Oh, what?
Ooh,
Standing right
that's a good
next to
question. Yeah, so
Or where, I
right
guess, in
next to
general?
the-
Are you over the ocean? I don't know. Like, where the fuck would you imagine you, like, once you make, like, when you're like, like, once you're blowing that handkerchief, where would you imagine you
What's he doing?
looking up?
Where are you facing?
probably looking at Shadow Striker's feet.
Okay, so let's say you're 15 feet from Shadow Striker. As you go and blow your nose, there is a silent image of you right next to Shadow Striker, staring down at his feet, mocking everything you're doing.
Oh, sick.
Okay, wait.
Do we all see this?
So
You all
Darko's-
see this. It creates a silent image
Oh.
upon
Yes,
using the
this is
handkerchief of
one of the
lies.
best lemon
Once per
lime
day, you can create a silent image upon activating it. In this case,
Yes.
blowing your nose.
Now, I was hoping
Right.
for the forever hiccups one, but this is just as good.
Is he making fun of my feet? It's not fair.
I don't know. And I'm just gonna shove it into his. Darko's gonna take his old one out and throw it back into the vault that this one came from, and then he's gonna shove this one into his pocket where the other one used to be, like very haphazardly.
You got it. This is
Hold
like, yeah, it doesn't look like
Yes,
it's
good
folded,
trick.
but every
Next
time you ever
person to
interact with
open
it,
vaults
it's
will think they
perfectly
found good hanky. People have boogers on it. Genius. Greatest joke.
Oh man. So that's four of the three of the remaining. Next up is dun.
Got lots of stuff
I
coming.
love how the whole session is just going through these.
Let's get some free stuff.
I mean, we finally started. I mean, we stole it.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, like more of our events should have been a lot of us going through loot over the years, but instead we were just like killed an army and walked off. Like,
Three-
wait a minute,
For 3 years, we didn't loot shit.
Yeah.
we're
And now
making
you're
up for it
finally
in
doing
one
it.
night.
This is true. This is
We're gonna look like paid for like pay to win players here at the end of this. Like, got all the custom skins and everything.
the next vaults all have various amounts of money. In total, they total about 72,000. I'm just gonna give you 72,137 gold. Sorry, kid doesn't want to go to bed, so that's who you hear crying for life in the background. So you guys get about 72,000 gold combined to the next three vaults, including 3 items. First, as Mo Coin takes them out carefully, he's like, the first curse must have been protecting all of them. We got real lucky with this lot. Glad no one got hurt. You see him bring down this like fully wrapped, elongated looking pole-like substance. As he moves the tapestry wrapped around it, you see this beautiful spear. Upon this spear has this life, almost that of lightning, electricity. This tantalizing tingle as you all get close, your hairs rise. The other he brings out and he blows it off. It doesn't actually have any dust on it because this too is a magical item. As you see, it just completely untouched in the sense of stains and wear and tear from the general sense of it being a hide. It looks quite basic, but it is just a immaculately designed hide armor. And the other,
Do any of them? Oh, sorry,
Huh?
there's one more. Oh wait.
in the other's a small box. As he opens it, you see a deck of cards. On this deck of cards is a beautiful overhead view of a continent, a land, a plane perhaps. And on the very top it says Arcadia.
I already have deck of cards. I have
I
same
did-
thing.
Are the
Do
cards
I feel
magical?
like any of them are
All of
like,
them are
holy
magical.
in any way?
Unless you were a Zeus believer, not really. But if you thought it could benefit you, the hide is giving you some vibes.
if I feel that way, then I would feel that Jill Laverne is guiding me, to be interested in that. So I guess I would get closer to, despite my being the bodyguard there, to try to investigate it and see if I can glean anything from it.
Mocoin, this entire time has been like. Okay, actually, give me 1 second. While you guys figure out what to do with your current loot, I'm gonna go put him down.
So he said
We
there was a
recently became
spear,
naked and did not have armor.
Yeah, I think the spear probably
Spear,
does lightning
armor,
stuff. It seems lightning-y.
and a deck of cards.
Yeah,
It's a hide of some sort. I don't know what
yeah,
the
some
hide
sort of hide.
does.
Got it.
Is it like a cape or something? I don't know.
It's probably some kind of armor. Like I would guess magical armor, but
Apparently
it
don't
could be
have
anything,
armor.
honestly.
I mean,
I don't need it.
dude, right now you have a +2 armor because I give it to you, and a +2 weapon on top of your plus whatever weapon it is.
Yeah, like I'm not interested in another weapon because like I'm using my family heirloom weapon. So like,
Yeah.
Fonzie, I guess
and then
would it
yes,
help you to have a
you
better
enhance my weapon,
professor?
and then I can enhance my weapon through my god. So like, I don't need another weapon. I can't imagine.
Yeah,
all the
you
way
don't
through,
you have a
so,
+4, like +4 with my enhancing? You are
Yeah.
enhancing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna fight me when I take that hide armor.
Yeah, and
Why?
then I can throw smite damage on top of what I do. So
And then I touch your shirt, and it becomes a +2 armor, like or whatever
Yeah.
you have.
Oh, you
like,
can do that.
Yeah.
That's even better.
yeah, I'd only be interested just because my AC score is a bit lower than what I would like. Especially
Well, whatever
being
it
the
is,
tank.
every day it's +2
Yeah.
on top of it. So.
Yeah, but I think with even the +2, like being the tank of our group, like I'm kind of
Yeah, we should get you some-
I
susceptible to
thought
being
you had
hit.
good armor. Yeah, you should take it.
Yeah.
He does not.
No, because I decided that I didn't want to cheese too much after I grabbed like this magical maul, and I have this amulet and stuff that I don't really use all that often, and I was like, instead of taking the full mithril plate, I'll take a half plate and make it to where I'm not like that annoying guy who completely min-max this guy, but I'm
It'd still get
regretting
you
it
a
now.
magical plate, though.
Whatever.
Plate would be
Yeah, we
better.
got a lot of money. We'll buy you some magic plate.
Yeah.
It's to our
Yeah,
benefit.
now we're talking.
Yeah. It became painfully aware, I became painfully aware of it though in the arena fight, with my AC
Yeah.
being that
Arena
low
fights,
that I got pummeled, several times. So
I don't. Yeah,
Does anyone
Professor
want the
doesn't need
spear?
AC anymore because he just hides every time.
I think
Yeah.
Darko should have the spear because he's supposed to do lightning.
Yeah.
Where's the lightning, bro?
also, I think it'd be
Oh,
kind
I've
of funny
lost
to
the
have a
lightning.
little dwarf with a giant spear.
Yeah. Because Ponzi would never get in melee combat. So
If
No,
we
I just can't
Either-
imagine him having.
if we ever level up ever again, then yes, I may bring back the lightning. But we haven't leveled up in like a year, so you know what I mean.
What level are you?
We lo-
Oh, he didn't
We
level up for a little while because he was higher level than us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Because we
I'm
should
a
all
level
be
12.
13. We should be
Oh, we're
13.
You're 13 now, dude. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, we all level
up.
like
Who's been
John,
level-
John's
we
like,
all
we
leveled, like, 3
never
months ago.
level up.
Everyone's like, you should be level 13.
Yeah,
we're all
we
we're
leveled
all
up.
higher levels than him. Like,
That's
We all
awesome.
leveled up
Whoa.
when we teleported to.
we just
why are
just
we so
learned
quick?
that John has been level 12 for the last 3 months.
and he was complaining. He's like, well, if I ever level up, I'll go ahead and take some things. And we're like, well, what level are you? Oh, I'm level 12. Oh, okay.
Well, I would do it.
Yeah, we're all level 13, bud.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and level yourself up while we're doing
All of a sudden, out of
this.
nowhere,
One moment.
this dark
it's
aura
a cool
just
spear.
surrounds him out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Bring the lightning back, bitches.
Yeah. So, Darko, do you want the spear? Because I really don't think I would ever use it.
Sure, I'll take the
Professor
spear.
for sure would not use a spear. He would take
So-
he would look to take the cards though.
Milcoin
No one else
goes,
takes.
I can tell you all what they do.
Oh,
Speak to
Sounds
me
useful.
about the hide.
Please do.
More money.
I brought the ledger for these vaults. And he pulls out his little book.
Most coin was
Please tell us.
So convenient.
Well, nobody asked if I knew what was in them. You just asked if I could open them.
You got us there.
Yes, yes, yes. We figured you'd figure it out.
This here is the discharging spear. Anytime you deal lightning
That check down.
damage, the amount of lightning damage dealt is increased by 1d12.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
So if you get your lightning there, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
That's actually
Yeah.
funnier
That's
if
some,
you don't.
that's
And when
some
you-
spicy. That's some spicy shit
When you
right there. I
level
tell
up-
you what.
The next one is even better. We'll see who really wants it. The hide armor is an exclusive category of collection. Only one other man wore this cloak, and that is what they claim made him so great. Asatar the Grand.
Oh no.
No.
This is the knowledgeable hide armor. Upon wearing this, your intelligence ability score is increased by 3.
Oh,
You are
fuck.
We gotta
gonna-
give it to Knuckle.
Oh.
Give it to him. Take it, dude. You want to be smart, right?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
That makes your Flash of Genius so good.
So fucking good.
I warn you, though. Rumor has it, Asatar the Grand is still active in the field of hired mercenary work. So he may track this down one day.
Definitely, Professor.
He's probably dead. He's probably dead. Maybe dead. Could
I
be
couldn't agree
dead.
more. Most people
as
are.
much as I would like my guy to be more intelligent, I think that your character would be best with it, Chad.
Yes, yes, yes. I think that this is
Also, I would be
the
interested
most
in
smart. I will take.
in Ponzi being a little smarter, but you know.
Yeah, I couldn't even be less of a complete idiot if you gave it to me. I wouldn't even have a positive ability score modifier if you gave it to me.
Oh my god.
just make you a little less dumb.
It would make me
Yeah.
happy.
But do we want the
Yeah.
most charismatic person we've ever met to be smarter? Like,
Probably not, guys.
you know, who's also already a con man and we know it? Like,
No, not at all. I don't want to give him any more advantages.
yeah, we want to at least know that, like, okay, he's conning us, but it's a dumb con.
Yeah, it's very short term.
So,
So
Okay,
I
and then
think
what's
the
the
light-
last
coin.
one?
more coin goes, and then here. This was part of another collection, that of cards. Some might know that many things is out there somewhere. Only one wielder ever has it at a time until he is begone by it. But this belongs in the same family. The card set of Arcadia. Anyone who wields this set is unaffected by the spell Planner Vitality.
The plan of what? Sorry,
Planner Vitality.
I don't know what that is.
So you're just
Plan of
immune to a
Vitality?
specific one spell, right? Like it's
Yeah.
just you're immune to
Can
Ah.
I?
this one spell.
I go. I've heard of that, boys. Sounds like it won't be a problem for you, but it would really mess with me. I should probably take that. I don't know anything about it. I just want the cards. Can I just make it like a deception check?
Sure.
It's up to you guys. I mean, we'll see. So remember,
I'm like putting the cloak on as he's.
this
Yes,
is
yes, yes. This is fun. This is fun. Yes.
Yeah,
minimum-
I don't know
minimum
that my
25,
guy knows
guys.
enough about it to care. So
He needs it. Must give to Ponzi. We want to protect him, yes?
if my best employee wants this as a benefit, of course, you may have
What?
it.
all right. I take the cards.
What's the item called? The
What? Sorry, yours?
yeah.
Yours is the knowledgeable hide armor. But it's just basically hide armor that increases your intelligence. So
Okay.
any
Is it in
yeah.
items?
It might. It might. Try the item shared.
I went to item shared the compendium. Oh wait, is it default or is it?
No, it's in default. Yeah, default. Yeah, item shared. I shared. I don't know if it's in there, but it might be.
Let me see.
So what are my things?
Well, speaking of cards, did you guys want to play round of war?
No, it's not in there, but I can add it to any item.
Blackjack?
Okay, I'll just put hide. Is it a cloak or a hide armor?
It's a hide armor.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just add a hide armor into my.
And then do
Does
I have
anyone want to play?
I can just remember that I have those cards, but
Okay. Professor would play. Yeah.
You want to play?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to play, and I know what you're gonna do, but I want to play anyways.
on the
Wants to
boat,
play?
boys.
On the boat.
On the fucking boat.
On the boat. We're not doing anything tonight. Let's do this.
There you go. Okay. I added hide armor. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, let's play this game. Wow, what is it? Can you teach me? But first I want you to show me how you play, but I will write notes as you show me.
We each get card. We show card. Highest card win.
You show me. Show me.
Okay. I deal him a card and I deal myself a card.
I write down.
Deal card. People.
It's very weird. Most people don't have to write down rules.
But I want to memorialize
I
this
point
game.
at the other guys since they're watching. You want to play, you don't have to just watch.
Yeah, well, but yes.
What is the
Oh my
point of the game?
It's
Winner. Winner takes all. You see all these things in safe? Winner takes all.
It's
No.
not a game of balance, my friend. I don't
That's not
think
how
that
it
Joe
works.
Levin
No, no.
approves.
oh, that's
I don't
not
know.
it.
I am sorry, my friend. Joe Levin will not approve of me playing such a game. Joe Levin does not like games that do not have eventual winners. It's about balance.
Alright. I will not
I
talk.
asked what deck you
This
play
game.
with.
It's just game. Alright. You ready? Go ahead, Professor. Show cards.
I pull up the card.
I pulled mine.
What card do we got?
We roll a D26 or D25 or whatever.
1d26. Okay.
Yeah. Can I keep that last card in the deck?
Which deck are you using? That deck?
That's the
No,
deck.
deck of many things.
Okay,
I'm
so
assuming
I
that's what it is, I don't
believe
know.
the draw. So the way it works is every time a card is drawn, it's that who's attuned that gets faced with the consequence, not that who draws from it.
I think it's
Alright.
over. I
So
don't
it's just
remember.
me. For both of them, you can pull it. That's fine.
But I will
Isn't it
verify.
whoever grabs
How
it
do
and
you-
removes it?
How do
Let me
you
check.
roll
Hold on.
1d26?
You just put a D26 in front of your die math on the.
Do these?
chat.
Oh, these also get put in this? Is
Huh?
this other?
Yeah, these are more items that Mo would be telling you guys about Mo Coin.
Oh, Mo found some good stuff.
Okay. 22
30
is
plus
one of
3.
is my
Oh,
card.
you're right. The way it works is you must declare how many you're gonna draw. No, you have to declare how many you're gonna draw before you can draw from it.
Oh, okay.
So you both said
So-
one.
Did say one for you, one for me.
So you each pull one, and then you guys roll the 22.
I rolled a 22.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, let us see. 1 second.
I'm
Oof.
excited. It's gonna be instant death.
So
That'd be
wait,
hilarious.
but I win because mine's more, right?
Whoa.
Win. It's a good game.
Wins. Professor
Professor,
wins. Yes.
you get all the
yes.
things. You see those things he's saying right now? He say hand axe and whatnot. Yours. Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
This is how they speak in class.
That
No.
was good,
It's
good.
Russian for congratulations.
I'm gonna say both of these are probably bad because in the deck of many things, there's more bad than good.
So you rolled a 22 first.
Yes.
He's the
Fif-
winner.
well,
he wins first.
15 was first. That
I
was
did
what.
play
I mean,
mine.
I thought
Okay,
that
okay,
you were
okay,
doing
okay,
them at the same time.
Oh my god, you guys are the worst. Oh god. Okay, so the 15 goes first.
Okay, 15 first.
Sir, as you pull your card
That
before you,
follows me around. I don't
and
know.
you offer the entire ship and all that is with it, you pull the card of ruin. You immediately lose all wealth and real property, as implied by its name. When this card is drawn, all non-magical possessions of the
Oh
Didn't you
my
draw that last
God.
time?
I did draw that last time. I got it again.
You have now lost twice all of the money on the ship.
Can you get it?
No, but it's his own.
And anything he owns, and he's part of the ship, he owns.
He doesn't own the
Yes,
ship. We don't,
he has a
none
full
of us
ownership
own it.
of
We have
The ship
zero
is
ownership
mine.
of the ship.
We all fall to sea.
Is it
No, the
considered
ship is-
ownership in name or ownership in theory?
I haven't written the
Because
thing yet. I can just keep
No
his
one's
name.
written anything. This is not owned by anybody. Technically,
Okay, you know
there
what?
is no ownership.
Let me check something.
Good
That
enough.
one might not be in there anymore, though. Hold on.
Naked again, guys.
Because if it's
Naked
ownership in
again.
No.
theory,
Each time a card is taken from the deck, it is replaced, making it possible to draw the same card twice, unless you draw the Jester or the Fool. So this can be pulled each time.
That's
So
awesome.
this is fair. So what I will say
Okay.
is that all of that, anything, did you take anything
I
from
don't
just
think
now?
he took anything.
You don't take anything. You're double broke, dude. Whoever was looking for you is now looking for you for twice the debt. You thought Varian had a bounty? Wait till they find you. But there's a bigger problem. Someone rolled a 22.
Yeah, it's the death card, right?
Wait,
I don't know.
Am I
Something was
chased by
thrown through it.
death for the
As you pull this
forever?
card, you see before you, Professor, the exact expectations you thought that your bomb bag mechanism would do to the inside of that vault. You pull the void card. The body
Mm.
functions, but the soul is trapped elsewhere. The black card spells instant disaster. The character's body continues to function as though comatose, but the psyche is trapped in a prison somewhere, in an object on a far plane,
What the fuck?
possibly in the possession of an outsider. A wish or a miracle does not bring the character back, instead, merely revealing the plane of the entrapment. You, Professor, go stiff. You collapse to the
Wow.
ground. Put the card in your hand.
Amazing.
Do you have
That was
any
the only way
other
Professor could
characters
ever
rolled up?
die.
I do. Yep.
You guys see.
Sneaky is in
briefly,
action.
Everyone give me a.
He was a deckhand.
Everyone give me a Arcana check real quick.
Sneaky's it. This is it. This is
He's
Sneaky's
not on the
moment.
ship, but he's coming up. Don't worry, I got
I'm using a lucky.
Oh my
Using a
God.
lucky for this.
Like, no way did like he just get fucking murked. Yeah, I know nothing about magic.
Better. That's better.
So,
Christ.
by the way, anyone that had any of Professor's shit now no longer has Professor's
Yeah.
shit.
Well, you're not dead.
You continue to function.
We'll be gone
Your
tomorrow.
body is just trapped somewhere.
Oh,
His
but
mind.
You're
his
just chemical.
mind,
Yeah, it's just trapped
his
elsewhere.
mind, but so he can't because he has to
Oh,
make these
concentrate on
items
it. You got it.
every
Yeah,
day.
yeah. So at the
He
end
has
of
to
the
create
day, I'd
items
say they
every day.
break.
So yeah, so they wouldn't.
On tomorrow.
I'd say by the end of the day they break. I'd give them that. Other next long
What
rest.
what would? Oh well, I don't.
Any-
Yeah, I
So
He
your
think
needs
I
to
just
be
had
armor,
like
your weapons, the
Maybe you should.
cloak
Someone
of
should take that
protection.
chain. Yeah, I lose my clothes.
While all that
my
was
God, I'm
happening,
naked again.
No way did Professor just get fucking like thrown into like
As
the what's
Professor
the realm in
disappears-
Superman where like they throw the bad people?
Wait, we don't
I have no
see
idea.
anything. He just poof.
No,
Yeah, you
he's
just
there.
got
His
it.
body's there.
I'm
His
there.
body-
He
I
just
just
becomes a
flew.
we
vegetable.
just see him collapse on the floor as he holds that card, and that card is like
Do I
stuck
get
to him. He's
anything
like
with a-
reduced to stone to it.
Okay.
You rolled a 15, Ponzi. You feel something leave.
What the fuck?
Darko
This
actually.
is the most
you hear
random way to write off a
Zephyr
character.
go.
Okay.
You hear Zephyr go, "Hey, buddy! Whoa! Did you see that soul? Got away. Ugh, looks like the deck's in
Oh
play."
shit, folks! He's out of here. He's gone. He's donezo. We'll shack him up in his little hammock, wrap him up real tight like a little burrito. And hopefully he'll
Meanwhile,
come back someday.
Good night.
you guys
Underwear.
hear
Please,
just
please underwear.
just hundreds of meters ahead, about 400 meters ahead, as there's cannon fire coming on to this group of small, small pilguas. So this horde of 4 pilguas seems to be under assault from 2 ships off to the south as they're taking fire. Sneaky, You, unbeknownst to the party, are on one of these Pewaguas trying to be
Do you have
smuggled.
me as a level 15 sneaky or a level 13?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because last I loaded was level 15.
Level 15. So send me the other link.
I'm still just
Okay,
trying to process Professor being gone. Like,
This is amazing.
All right. I
Just-
think I have them all ready to roll.
Just played
as
a game
level.
of cards and
Okay.
he died.
This is second time I was playing cards and my clothes disappear. These are magic cards and get clothes away. I'm gonna
Honestly,
get
that's
all the
amazing,
ladies to
man.
play.
That he literally keeps pulling the same card each time so far.
That should be level.
Yeah, I'm pulling them up.
How come Professor not naked?
Do I need to? What
'Cause the
HP do you
professor's
have me
dead.
as?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, that's not the right reaction.
I was not
Wrong
expecting.
reaction. I did not need to
Professor
laugh. He's not dead. He's right there.
Honestly, that's like about. It's bad, but it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
So here's the deal: you all have Professor's things. He has like $100,000 in just precious stones.
Hey boys,
Oh snap!
So
Ponzi
just
will
came
distribute
up.
the will. Don't worry.
I go there and I start crying by your corpse.
it's not corpse. He's alive.
yeah.
He's alive. We're gonna wrap him up like
He's
burritos.
I
breathing.
think
He's gone to
Oh,
the
we're
hyperbolic
I
time
think-
chamber.
Yeah.
Essentially.
if he
Oh.
seems to be like completely catatonic, right? Like that's what
Yeah,
Can you read
seems to
out
be
the link?
happening.
In the chat. Just in the game
I
chat.
think that I,
What?
Can you
despite
drop me your D&D Beyond link?
I sent it to you in
Oh, got it.
Discord. Sorry.
think
Okay,
Jerry
go ahead,
quickly-
continue. Sorry,
What's-
my bad.
Real quick,
well,
what's
I guess
I don't know.
I guess I would ask Chad like too before like I do things. Did you want me to try to save Professor?
Oh,
If I
don't
possibly
say
could.
Professor. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
This is the only way
Don't
Professors
waste-
Ever die.
Professor
Okay.
never will die, and someday he'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the
then
perfect-
I still would at least then do like prayers over him
Yeah.
if he's catatonic, and try to understand what happened. Right, like I didn't
I would.
know Arcana at all. I rolled like a fucking 2, so I would pray to Jewel of Verne for like understanding of what happened, and if there was a way to reverse it, that would be, I think, my course. And then if I thought he was unsavable, like prayers for Professor to find the balance and his way to Jewel of Verne at some time.
Okay, give me a D100.
I draw a mustache on him.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I
All
don't
right.
know that I would be okay with that.
Well, I'll do sleight of hand.
Holy
96.
fuck.
And do things?
Love it,
We
dude.
still bring him around. Like,
I want to say
wow.
I'm reloading this real quick. Bring who around? Sorry.
I just carry like if I put my hand on the back of his body, will he still like move forward and walk?
I mean, yeah, he's like he's just incapable of controlling himself. So
Cool.
if you guys like
That's acceptable.
puppet him, yeah, he's comatose.
So we could like weaken at Bernie with him.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
have Bernie with this guy. Let's bring him around.
I'm not gonna carry him.
Someone needs to take the staff from him, the fire staff,
Oh, and I'll take
because
it.
now he made it so anyone can use it. You don't have to. You don't have to attune to it. He broke it basically.
Okay, I mean we have to look over your body, I guess, but Ponzi definitely wants it.
So I have you at
Quit looting my friend. I bring him to a nice place.
167
and I sit
for
him
your
on
level.
the rail so you can watch the ocean.
Okay, so I need to adjust.
Okay, how
So
was?
did I learn anything too?
Yeah, one
so
second. Sorry,
Man,
I'm
that's a good roll.
finishing this. I was having issues with the import.
How much do you want me to go down by 2 levels? Because my level 13 is 167.
Just roll the die.
Oh,
I guess,
that's
and
that high?
see what it's against it.
Hey, Bus.
Is that what your
What?
normal health? Yeah, level 13.
No, so level 13 is 167 because I didn't adjust it because I
So
rolled
just
manually.
be.
So just take
just roll two
When you go-
HP die against the.
Oh.
2d12 because it was
That's
2 barbarian levels that I took.
Yeah, that's
off.
fine. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you took off.
Damn, that's still so high.
So
That's awesome, man.
12 plus his constitution is 4, so 8, so 18.
Alright, so 18.
Professor's body is now just watching the ocean
Okay.
as I sit him in a place where he can just enjoy the view.
Edge.
I finished the mustache. Let me do this later.
And then you put a nice mustache on him. This will be nice vacation for you, Professor. Don't you worry. We
Fuck,
still
what did
care
I
for all our
lose?
friends.
I lose.
Isn't that right, Ponzi? As you're like stealing.
So it's
shit off
sneaky
him.
low. That's the one you're going to be using.
Yeah, of course.
Sneaky- Yeah.
Sneaky low.
Or
It's my
sneaky.
call.
Sneaky low.
Am I-
I put low for the lower
I got
level.
it.
One's 15,
Yeah,
one's
chapter
13.
This is mine.
Yeah. Sneaky 13.
Yeah. I just,
Yeah.
I was-
Oh, sneaky low. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's the name I named it. So for you guys, Servarian,
Got it.
you kind of hear your gut. You know what? Let's go to a chat real quick.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I haven't done one
See
of
you
these in
later.
a while.
Say a prayer for me.
Well, then now
Wonderful.
Varian can pay everything that he wants, right? He's got all the monies.
He's got a lot. I don't know if it's enough, but we'll just use it for
How
us.
much that dude owes.
He's not going to pay it back. We're going to kill his sister and the debt will be forgiven or something. I don't know. I'm not worried about paying it back.
I still need the sister. She's supposed to give me the cure for my sister.
Ponzi will do it.
Oh,
Aren't
okay.
we with the controller of the coin who Varian owes the debt to?
No, that's a different. Same bank, different guy.
Same
Yeah.
thing, different guy. Okay.
Yeah. We
And that
we
guy quit.
we
Yeah, we-
abducted it. We basically abducted him.
We headhunted him. Okay, Ponzi. He's a business associate of Ponzi's, and he went.
I think
Associate.
Ponzi and Professor had hunted this guy because Professor was the one that asked him to join us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It
This
was
was
good,
like
it was
Ponzi's. This was Ponzi's contact, and as soon as I was like, "Oh, he runs this vault," yeah, I'm not gonna look anywhere else in his bank. We're just gonna do this. I had like a whole elaborate plan to try to frame his sister for us breaking in, and
Oh, yeah,
that did
that's
not
right.
happen.
Forgot about that
And I was just like, all right, never mind.
That's funny.
Did you even end up getting the books?
No.
Okay, because I know they like had the book right in front of you and they took it into another room, and I was like,
Yeah, and I couldn't, and they like were on to me that I wasn't supposed to be there. So
gotcha. I'll grab a sody pop. Derby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
what'd you pick with level 13, Darko?
Good question. So lightning was not available. I think that was a sorcerer spell, and and I ended up redoing Darko after his long stint in the Shadow Realm.
Limbo,
So so he ended up picking up the Finger of Death.
Oh, that's
good, dude.
That one is gnarly, dude. That's
Yeah.
78 plus 30.
Jeez, some crow.
Fucking
and if you kill them, they can't be revivified. Like they're just dead.
Well, if a humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command, following your verbal orders to the best of its
Holy
ability.
crap. Why
Yeah.
haven't you used this yet? It's time to use it. Kill the crow.
I didn't have.
Yeah,
access
wait till one of us is like at low on health and just smoke us with that.
You get the professor right now.
I know. And then
Yeah,
the
we'll
other
just
one,
stab
I
him
think-
I'll bring the professor back. Don't you worry. And he's just like,
yeah. The other one I picked up was synaptic static,
That's
which
so good.
is
I have that.
basically like a mind grenade.
Yeah, I
That's
have that
amazing.
too. I can't wait till we can double synaptic static because the first one
Oh,
who hits makes their saving throws worse, and then the second one can
Oh
just
my
like
God.
nuke 'em.
We're doing it. We're
It's gonna
doing
be
it.
so good.
so what is the deal with the sacrifices? What do you need to do for that? I've never seen one. So I don't know what it looks like.
Me for Darko?
Yeah, what does Darko need to do? Like, what are the steps?
No, honestly,
them?
all that needs to happen is someone just needs to die, and he needs to be paying enough attention to be able to effectively just like consume their soul as it leaves their
Oh.
body.
It's so sad. We killed so many people.
I know,
Yeah.
It's
really what we're best at.
You need to pay more attention.
I know Darko is just like never around, which has also become like the hilarious part about all of this. Is Darko is supposed to be out here collecting souls, but he misses all of them. Like,
Yeah. Oh, by the way, while you were gone last week, I converted like 3 or 4 or 5 of the crew to
Yeah.
Jewel of Verne.
oh really?
Yeah. Anyways, so now that I'm back, I am going to take Professor's body, and I am going to drag it to some kind of like trunk.
Rag it. Nice.
Yes.
What?
Some kind of trunk, and then
He's 3'5", 5 inches. Like
yeah.
You
Well,
just
you
pick
can just pick
okay. I
him
guess
up.
I'd pick him up. I'll pick him up, and I will
You're
find
dragging
a.
him, which he would be.
I will
just bang
find
his
a
head.
trunk, and then I will put like kind of bedding material in said trunk with like a little pillow, and then I will put him in there, and then I will lock up the trunk, and then I will label on the top "fragile, handle with care," and then underneath it will be contains 1 professor. That's it. And then I will store it. I'll actually take it and I'll store it in my bedroom.
Okay.
I hope you poke some holes in there
Yeah,
so
I
I
was
don't
gonna
suffocate.
I don't think he
Die in
needs
there.
any of it, from what I understand. So, like, he just needs to be
He's there.
kept from physical harm.
Yeah, so suffocation is physical harm, if I understand correctly.
I don't know.
You still
Yeah.
gotta feed and drink.
I
and all that.
no, he doesn't need to feed. I confirmed it.
Oh no way! Really?
Yeah, he's just like in
He
stasis
does need
forever.
to breathe, though.
You are.
I don't
Does
know.
he not?
You're in stasis right now.
He
I
is in
guess.
a.
That's
He
crazy.
was. Varian was told that as long as your physical body is left unharmed, in other words, limbs, punctures, those sort of wounds, you will be safe in this state as long as
Got it.
you stand in.
I just
As
have
long
to
as you are trapped.
Darko,
Okay.
do you do
All right.
anything before this guy gets locked up?
You just gotta hope you come back on like Henry. You don't want to drop into it.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that you
Oh,
cut, DM, but I
time of
put him
action.
in a trunk.
You
Like,
got that? Yeah. I heard
Yeah,
it.
I made
I
like a
got
little
it.
coffin trunk, and
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Darko,
Did you
roll
all
with
take
dexterity
anything
to
from
sneak-
my
stealth to
person
sneak in
before,
there.
like the fire trap?
Yeah, I would
Sneak
search
into the
you.
room. Open that thing.
A zombie professor following me around everywhere.
I will say, Ponzi,
Yeah, bring him back.
your body is left.
What's funny is I think I can't. I can do a lot of shit with the dead.
I think, by the way, I'll shove the trunk under my bed. Like, it'll just
It's
be
a
under there.
Great hiding spot.
You got it.
Oh, you're gonna sleep on top of it.
God, I hope I don't start stinking. For you.
No,
Yeah.
I think you'll be fine. Like, I don't think
I
you're
mean,
doing
Professor's
any
not
bodily
clean.
functions
He's-
at all.
Meanwhile, as that's going on, you guys are just gingerly cruising by as this little group is getting assaulted. Sneaky, you are on one of them. You could decide. I don't care which of the 4, but you guys are at a disadvantage. You do not have any weapons. You are the only weapon. So, real quick, let me drop Sneaky on
You don't have
whichever.
any
I'm just going to
cannons?
drop you in the general area. You could be on any of the ships. You, sir,
Bigger than the ships.
are obviously using. Yeah, literally, you guys see.
I'm propelling the ship. I'm in the water.
You're Baymaxing them forward.
Yeah, I'm Baymaxing them.
Oh man! As you guys see one
a rowing
massive
machine.
individual with it, but then they continue to go off as the blasts fire.
Oh shit!
What is happening over there?
You see one cannon completely miss, and then another one.
So these
Another one
these
missing.
are like bigger ships attacking the sailing ships. I thought they were
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
And then the other one behind it is firing. They have
Is this
horrible
something we
aim.
should get involved in, or no? Yes.
Wow. Good thing I'm getting these out now.
All right.
Just
Okay.
wanna
You
see
see
Earl
just,
voting for all of them.
volume
We're excited about him.
of cannonballs coming at them. As you guys
Maybe
are
they'll
just
give us some
cruising
fish.
by. Do you take any action? You guys are now in command of the ship. You guys are not in combat as long as these two down south do not see you as a threat. This is a normal day at sea for them. To you, it's new.
Let's
You guys
just get
care a lot
below
about
deck and
fishermen?
pretend like we're not here.
But then
Roll up the
Darko over
window.
your shoulder, Zephyr's like, "Hey, but buddy, I think I see about a handful of 2 or 3 dozen people over there. We can give them our mercy. Quick death. A little delightful gathering."
Unless my ass ends up in the bottom of the ocean, then what good is that?
We take their souls as payment for them passing. Don't you need to collect, my friend? No one misses a man at sea, right?
Fine.
You're about to kill a bunch of shrubs in the desert, but you won't kill men at sea already dead. What's wrong with you? You losing your way?
I just don't know my way on the sea. Is all. I'm a man of the mountain. See, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Last time I was on a boat, it burned to the ground.
This is
Burned
true.
to the water, however you want to say it.
I don't think the water burned it, but yes. Water is
All right,
wet.
I know.
Have your friends taught you nothing before you died?
Have you learned nothing?
I start sailing the ship closer.
I was gonna say, I'll come up and join. Make sure that
Just
that's
told
the
me
way
to
that
go
we're going.
downstairs. I'm like halfway downstairs. What am I
I don't
getting
give a shit what you
into?
do. Whatever.
I follow, I guess. I'm following back up.
So they move this way as you guys move. You guys can move up to 2 paces.
Okay, who's driving?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
you
on
said you were
lookout
turning
and
the
get
ship.
you.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
was saying
bitch,
you were driving.
I'm not
Well,
good
let-
at this, but I'm fucking driving.
Sneaky, do you try to are you actually just trying to propel the ships, or are you going to try to fight back?
No, I'll throw. Well, they're
Go
too
for it.
far. It's too far.
Got it. What's your? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
just
they
so-
are too far.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry.
I can't. There's no
Yeah.
way. So that I'd be
True.
like trying
So-
to propel 2 ships with
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
and
You got
kick
that.
As I was like trying to like.
Yeah, I got you for sure. That's fair. You see
Another
two
one of
lieutenants
those. I'm
pass off.
employed as a mercenary, so my goal
Yeah,
is to keep
you're
them
feeling
safe.
the need as one of the Patagoras, as
I'm
one
not
of
getting
the
another employee. Am I? I don't have the
ships.
Oh
payroll.
yeah, you got the going. You got the going now, dude. That's
takes
the
an
way
hat.
forward.
You see one
I'm
of the
the
sailors
Bronx
Boss, you're liquid.
Warrior.
Don't worry
closest to
about
you
it.
guys.
You got money.
As 2
As
more
long
go
as-
off.
As long as the payroll checking
miss.
account has money in it, we're fine.
I'm just running up the company debt, like making sure that the fucking payroll gets met.
Sneaky. Go ahead and give me an athletics check at advantage. You're going hot right now.
Dang, these attacks are weak on the cannon.
I'm like a business owner that just keeps.
Oh
Well, you gotta
look at
what
cards
you're
and
using.
credit.
17 on a 2 roll.
That's amazing, dude.
Holy
Amazing.
fuck.
You break the group by pushing the 2 that you have with you forward as you leave these 2
pushing
behind.
2.
This one has already been hit. You guys are coming
Can
in.
we say? Can we
You
say
can
my
rotate, and you guys are
employer?
in range of attacking.
Can we say that my employer or whatever is on this ship, and all I care
Yeah,
about
that's
is
fine.
this? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You guys are totally in range of non-disadvantaged attacking if you turn your ship.
How do we
We're
turn?
watching the show, aren't we?
Control and
Yeah.
mouse center rotate thingy.
You
When
see
you have the
big
ship.
man pushing boat
Okay.
is like motor.
I don't think I would
okay, I take
ever,
it.
condone us attacking another ship, but I will at times be well. If this is the balance of the universe, then I just won't order any attacks.
Yeah. Can I shout really loud at the fishing ships?
With a little bit of magic help, maybe.
Or do I have that?
I mean, you could try shouting really loud, but that's gonna be tough,
Thaumaturgy,
yeah.
buddy. You gotta get
Do I have
thaumaturgy.
it? I might not have it. I think I didn't even think about that.
What check do we need to
I
yell
might
it
or
out?
You
illusion.
definitely
I
don't.
might
It's a
or-
cantrip.
I have
A
so I'll make a big sign
performance.
that's just like, "Hey, what's going on?" It's just a big glowing sign. I can't talk to them that loud, but I make a big glowing sign.
I can't yell that loud.
It's as good as I can do.
The guy below.
You see the ships break off As you go to throw up a sign, this one tries to come and cower nearby. You see them kind of waving as they did take a hit already from the cannons.
Okay.
As they do take another onslaught of fire barrage. Oh, that one misses,
Wow.
and instead hits you guys. Goes right past off in the arc. Total accident.
Hey,
It's the
guys.
side of your guys' ship for 39 points of damage to the hull.
Sounds like we're under attack.
You have no clue if they meant
We
that
are
or not. but you
definitely under
definitely got
attack.
hit.
If I were on that ship,
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they meant it. We mean it
if
now.
I were on that ship, which I'm not, them fighting words.
They fire
Yeah,
again
yeah.
without hesitation.
I want to fight. I want to fight.
Yeah, I yell.
If they attacked us, then I will immediately pull out my warhammer and just start thudding it on the deck.
As you guys see the little ship coming to you guys for help get hit
fuck.
again.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
You see people do the Wilhelm scream. Falling into the water, bailing. This ship is getting wrecked over here, guys. It's still only,
Shout
it's
to the
still hanging
crew.
on.
I tell the crew to throw out ropes. First, if they're survivors, they can. Well, we'll collect some crew and maybe Darko will kill him. I don't know. None of my business. That's between him and his guys.
More barrage fires in the distance. Making contact. Hitting the other one in the distance for 14 points of damage. What do you guys do? It's your guys' round.
Hold on. So how far are they?
Who's the captain? That's what matters.
Hansi,
I think I'm the
Hansi.
captain.
are you piloting? Which one is it?
Yeah, I'm
Get the
piloting.
drive.
It's 300 feet away.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into an initiative real quick. Who is wait, okay. There's a pilot, there's a captain. Who's the pilot? Who's the captain? Pilot moves the ship,
I really
captain
should be the
says the
captain,
orders.
guys. I say the orders. Someone else should really drive this thing. I already crashed into one dock.
I'm in lookout right now.
Okay.
Darko, do you want to?
Darko!
Yeah, I can.
You guys also
Darko, it's
need
your
cannon
time to
guns.
shine!
I just need a step stool so I can see over the.
No, you just
map.
grab the bottom of the steering wheel. You just listen to me. Grab the bottom of the steering wheel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I'll pilot
Oh,
it.
cool. Do I get to add a
Sneaky, go ahead and
D4?
roll for me. Damn, Sneaky has as much health as the ships do.
What do I need to roll?
Basically a boat.
Oh, can I roll?
Hold on. So
initiative?
who's the pilot?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just clicked
The
it.
pilot rolls initiative. Oh well, it's fine.
It has
roll.
-2, but it's actually +5 since it's my dexterity for the.
So I put you at a
This is actually a 22.
20. It'd be a 20 because it's still -2.
Oh, it's still a -2 on it. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a ship in your skill. So 20.
Is this ship
20.07. I want
Is this
that
ship
07.
on my initiative or no?
All of the ships are on your initiative, Sneaky, or your two up
We gotta
there
get
on your
closer.
initiative.
Okay, so do I roll my initiative now or what?
Yeah.
I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, you roll now.
Wait, Darko gets his own
Okay.
initiative. that's awesome. Just you by yourself.
It doesn't roll advantage
That's on the
for
ship
me.
and you.
Since I am-
Press
Well,
press
I gotta yell, and he's gotta
roll
do
with
it.
advantage.
Oh, okay, got
Yeah.
it. Let me roll as advantage.
Darko's initiative is just you
Well,
collecting
that was a
souls, basically.
shitty
That was a bad
advantage.
advantage, yeah.
That was a really bad
He's like
advantage.
a
Oh, dude, I'm
vacuum
getting bad advantages.
It's good you're last
Wow.
then. Yeah, you wait for people to die and then you collect.
All right, so
This soul snatcher.
Darko's round is for soul snatching. That's what his special initiative is for. He's a little rusty. He hasn't collected anything in a while. All right. So the JR is at the top of the round. You guys all get to call it out, but we begin with the captain. Captain, you got 2 actions. What actions on the ship outside of attacking do you declare?
Okay. I
Declare bankruptcy.
I yell. I declare bankruptcy. I yell full sails. I'm gonna try to get us to cut off this ship from these fleeing ships,
Okay.
And I hope to fire on them, assuming that there's someone on the cannons. But
Did any of you guys take the cannons? No. Okay, if none of you guys
no.
take it, you get one default shot from the shipmates.
okay. And then if we can get closer, can I hold an action if the ship gets in range to fireball it, or is it my action to call this stuff out?
You would have to not be in a captain position.
Gotcha. That's fine.
Because it takes an action to take the captain position. It takes your action to be the captain, basically.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So yeah.
So you can move the ship 2 spaces. You could rotate it once.
Okay, then I'll move it here and rotate it.
Okay.
And then as I said, full sails. Do I get an extra movement?
That would be one extra movement, and that'd be one of your actions as the captain. Then you'd have one other.
Got you. Okay, so then I'm actually gonna move here and then rotate it. So hopefully we're like, our cannon, whatever cannon we fire has a good shot, and then now that we're close enough, other people can hopefully fuck it up.
Okay.
But that I think will be all the things I can do.
You bring yourself in real close as Darko and Ponzi pull it in. As you see this Tartan ship before you, getting ready to come adjacent. Oh, none of you guys are on the canyons. Never mind. Hold on 1 second. Your guys go, all right, captains, we're firing the good cannon. They shoot it off.
That's a negative. They have a -2 to hit.
Wow.
You guys the crew. I mean,
That's pretty good, dude. I mean, I would take that every day over one of you.
I wish we would have at least had the professor like fucking service our goddamn cannons before we
maybe
lost it.
We missed captains.
We'll steal their cannon.
That leaves us with any customers.
Sir Varian's gonna have to like just look at them confused. How did you miss? They're right there.
Cannons, sir. They have lives of their own. They're like looking for an
It
excuse.
happens.
How far away is that ship?
It is considered what is. Hold on, let me tell you right now.
50 feet away.
50. If it's 50 meters, that's a long fucking. That's like 150 feet, basically.
About 300 feet
That's
away.
close enough.
Oh, it's easy.
As much as I
No,
know,
I would say.
cannons,
I would say
Wait,
actually no,
what?
closer.
No,
No,
if
if
it's
only
50 meters,
if
it's
only
150
It's
feet.
like it's closer. Yeah, it's about 150. Not that bad.
Yeah.
I put 100 because I saw 2 spaces. I didn't measure it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 150. That's not that
As much as
bad.
I know about cannons, I think that was like
Most people
Should've
can
been an
shoot
easy
arrows and shoot a fireball.
Varian, you can still run up to a cannon and fire one. There's still 2 cannons.
I guess as like a point, then I will.
But
like,
you have to shoot one
try
of the
to
weather
inspire them.
cannons.
Okay, if
one
I
of the
start.
yeah, I'll try
And
to
when
shoot that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can shoot your arrows. And when you fire Severian, you have to add a D4.
Okay, what do I roll?
So on the ship, there is a weathered cannon weapon. You would click that and add a D4.
Does it use the -2 still? I'm still very sad.
Yes. And the reason being is because it is the ship's. You guys have to work on the ship a bit, basically.
So I
Gotcha,
added
gotcha.
D4, you
That's
said?
fine.
Yeah. But he still. Oh no, that was Trash Striker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
but you
fucking
added a
nuking
D4.
this other
And your
ship.
guys'
That's...
D4
nuke
can
it for a
increase,
while.
by the way.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, like the more ship stuff we do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, as you learn. So
We're building ship experience.
Yeah.
So mind you, Shadow Striker, everything you do is half against the ship, but it's still good damage. I mean,
Oh, okay.
consistent as fuck. It's 10 plus 13. That's 24, and an advantage. Jesus, you take out one of their cannoneers, so they're like, "Ah!" There's like a volley. Jesus. Every time it's a crit, I'll give you full damage. So that's like 53 points right there alone, and
You
a cannon
action surge?
down. And he action surged, and then he's just welting this boat before
I'm
anyone
just
even
up
hits
there
it with a
just
cannon.
shooting
Sir
up.
Varian's over here trying
You're like
chain.
you're like machine gonna get in half.
We're gonna take
You don't-
down some people.
Yeah, this is pretty epic.
I'm so happy to see
That's
this.
it. That was it.
March Marsh wishes he could have done this.
Oh, where was the cannon? You
Was there a
missed.
cannon
7. I don't think I
Yeah,
hit.
no, you missed. Yeah,
That was a 7 with a
Cerverian
D4 added.
Cerverian fires a
I
7.
never fired one before.
As literally Shadow Strikers just ding, 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 the whole.
I don't think I even
it's just littered with arrows.
I don't
Because
think I
it
even
was
knew to
very
aim
good.
it. I just thought it would, like, if I fired it, it would hit it.
It's an additional 24 points of damage.
Practice makes
Damn.
perfect, my friend.
You are like messing this ship up as you see one of the cannons just fall into the ocean. We lost one, Captain. They're now down one cannon. Very nice, guys. Anything else? Anyone else? Darko?
I would like to do one of my features here.
I'm still
And-
just kind of waiting for Ponzi's orders to where to turn the ship because I can't really see much.
That's right. Yeah, he's saying.
Well, I mean, you could see that ship 150 feet away. It's a
Ooh.
I
massive
would
boat, you know.
start
You're a magic
issuing
caster, that's why.
my order
Yeah.
of protection.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that only protects you and like 3 pirates because none of your allies are next to you.
Doesn't matter.
Pretty good.
How
Okay.
brutally battered does this ship look right now?
Like I'd say a little under 50, like 50%. Mhm.
Okay. Can I see like the captain's deck and where they are? That's like, steering the ship right now.
Yeah, I mean, you get the position. Your old eyes do see where they'd be.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna use the new ship yet. I'm gonna save that one.
I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do
Whenever
something.
you say I'm gonna do
Darkness.
something, it doesn't work.
It's true.
It's gonna work this time, guys. He's heating up. I've got a feeling.
I have a
Right,
feeling
level
about
He's like,
this.
there's a lot of souls out here. Hold on.
I'm gonna do
So
something.
Darko's gonna cast this.
They can't see. That's so good.
You cast darkness. Got it. A
Yeah,
fancy
so now they
darkness.
can't see, and they're inside, so they can't see shit of where
Oh,
they're
they're in
like
the
actually.
Hunger of Hadar. Oh, that's dope.
Mhm.
That's really cool. What a good play. On the ship.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like in the captain's deck
Yeah,
on the ship.
gotcha. Yeah,
That's fucking dope.
You
That would
hear
create
them
some
just going,
chaos.
what is this, Captain? Like half of the crew just looks behind to the back end, and it's just like embodied in darkness and maw as these like tendrils just whispers slowly track over the ship, and you begin, Darko, because you casted the spell, began to hear that tune from the Eclitic. They who come are usually bad, but when you're good, you die just as fast.
God damn, this is dark.
Fuck.
I love that, dude. What a good move. You can't not
Just as
miss.
fast.
Such a sweet.
All are welcome here.
That'll be it for Darko. He was gonna go back to he's gonna keep an eye on that ship, but he's gonna kind of go back to manning the wheel.
All right. That's everyone, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tartan ship out. Wait, who the fuck shot this one on accident?
That's what I was shooting.
Oh, that was the one you were shooting. Oh, fuck, you destroyed that one.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, that one. Hold on. That was a
Nice.
weaker
Oh
one.
shit!
Hold up. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it and it's low. I mean, yeah, you fucked it up pretty much. It's done. That was the tinier one. Yeah, that thing is, now that you guys are looking at it, you realize that there's no activity. It's just drifting.
Oh, it's like a ghost ship. now.
Everybody on the boat.
It's derelict at this point. You have derelict, the Tartan ahead of you. Jesus.
Free boat,
Shadow Strike.
guys. Free
He
boat.
murdered everyone on the
I
ship.
just shot
If
the
anyone
people.
survives this, they are going to spread rumor of this arrow man on boats. They're going to have armored hulls coming up to defend against this shit. Sneaky, what do you do as you witness this boat coming through and attacking your adversaries?
So I would, knowing that this ship is starting to attack the adversaries, I'm gonna bring it close and try to pull a Han Solo and hide amongst the chaos and
Okay.
hide next to their ship.
Okay.
So I would
Go
turn it
ahead
back,
and give me.
and what I would do is I would try to create like some type of super huge splash to avoid any scene from, because I don't know that this ship is not
Yeah.
alive anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to see us, and so I would try to do that and then move back behind this ship right here.
Got it.
Lie. I'm disappointed you're not
Give
throwing
me
that ship at one of the other ships.
You're disappointed on what?
You're not
You didn't throw
throwing
a
other
ship at
ships.
other ships. Like I've seen you.
I'm in the water pushing the ship, dude. Ain't nothing I can do, dude. I can't
You're
throw
Godzilla.
300. I can't throw 700 feet. Give me a 2-pound pebble and I could throw it that far, but
That's fair.
Get on the boat now, and I'll give you one, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
You go ahead and give
Give it to
me a performance check.
performance, really? Why is it performance?
It's like a sexy
a
little
player.
splash, you know? You get distracted.
Doing that.
You're already
Oh,
strong
man.
enough.
You just want me to.
damn,
You're trying to
that
get me to
looks
fail on something.
You passed, but look at that. I can't even make you fail a performance.
That is a lot of charisma. That's pretty good.
He's got the Riz. Man.
He's got the charisma, dude.
Yeah, you got it.
You see
You just
amazing
kind of
guy
like
over here.
you tell everyone on the boats next to you that you're going to hide them behind a wave, and they're like, "Okay, you know." And it's like if you can't see the ship, then they can't see you. Totally not true. But you make a big enough splash that your guys can't see those guys, so they believe you for the brief
Oh
moment.
my
when
god.
they end up doing a full 360 somehow, ending up at the back of this ship over here, and then you guys see it all happen. You just literally see this massive dude just like pull these two ships that are tied by like some kind of roping mechanism to himself in like this 360 maneuver to come around to your guys' boat. The splash was very impressive, but from that distance, I mean, you guys are a much bigger boat than these guys. Your boat is as big as half a Sneaky, probably. You know, let's be real. He's gonna have to crouch to go under deck. But nonetheless, you succeed in that, Sneaky. The next Tartan rotates its ship. It's like
Good luck.
you just hear one of the crewmates go, "The captain's been sieged, but we must still fire." They'll
Don't
fire.
worry,
at
it's very
disadvantage.
hard to hit from that distance, according to everyone on our boat.
He is.
He
He is definitely telling the truth.
I love how
These
they're-
cannons.
I love how
Did
they're
you know the cannons
disadvantaged
don't
and they
fire?
still hit you all.
How come we are missing every time? What is going on?
You see this cannon. You see some of your crewmates going, "Ah, we've been hit. Captains, we've taken some damage."
Too bad Professor's not on there to play
As you
doctor.
take 28 points of hull damage from the
We'll
cannon,
buff it out.
and they're like,
We'll buff it out.
"They're going to buff it out. We need to get another cannon up here ASAP." And hold on, there's so many ships right here. I can't click mine. Give me my ship. So, there we go. And it's going to go this way, and this way to see what's going on.
Darkness go with them, or does it?
It does, yes. Sorry, it's just it wasn't
Okay, I'm
connected.
curious. I wasn't sure.
Did the ship take its 2d6 damage and then it's 2d4 or 2d6 and then 2d6? Because when they started the turn,
That
it was
would be
2d6 roll
Darko.
damage.
Roll me 46.
So I think he did. It's 13 and 13, right?
Right, when
So
did you
have
roll
to roll
that?
it separate. He
Oh,
rolled
he
it
rolled
at
it.
the
Oh,
beginning. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
13.
roll again though. Roll.
Oh, okay,
yes,
so
roll
he has
again.
to do it twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Damn, how did you get a 13 the first time? How's that physically possible? Is there a modifier?
There might be a modifier on it. Let me see.
Oops, I clicked the wrong button.
No, he
You can
rolled.
drink.
It rolled. It
Oh,
rolled
it's
rolled off
40.
all the guys.
It's the cold and the
you-
acid. Yeah.
You fucked it
Yeah.
up. That's why. User error. Hold on. Okay, that should be the difference. Perfect. All right. So yes, they do take the damage. They're going. They're trying to see what's going on at the derelict ship. Darko, you have Zephyr over your shoulders. Hey, buddy. I smell some souls. Why don't you just take a peek overboard and tell them if they want to follow us to the deep end?
Davy Jones' locker.
Is he just looking over the side of the ship? Is that what
He ain't looking over
about?
shit. He's over your shoulder because he's in your head.
No,
but
he's telling me to look over.
yeah,
the
he's
side
telling
of the
you to
ship.
look over to see whoever flew off the ship from all the damage. There's still people in the actual water.
Be
Okay.
right back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as like Ponzi's not telling me to do anything like turning the wheel right now, if we're pretty idle, then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You go and peek over. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
And here's where Darko gets nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You see
Middle of the road.
a dozen people in the ocean. Only 2 of them nearby that you can yell at. What do you yell at them, and how do you try to gain and convert and take their souls? Here's your chance. 2 souls.
Just let it go, boys. It ain't even worth it. It's too hard of a swim. Sorry. You gotta sacrifice yourself for the better of the crew. If we wait for you, then we're all gonna die.
No, we're ex-Navy. We can keep up. It's just cold. Throw us a rope.
No. Can't do that. Resources.
Ask one of the taller ones if you need help.
No, I can't do that. Sorry, like I said, time is also a resource, and right now you're wasting time.
To their ear if they can't hear you from down below.
I'm sorry, what'd you say again? You're cutting out.
I'm sure that's good business. None of mine.
I hate to fuck with him, but like, do I hear any of this?
Oh yeah, take a
Give me a perception check.
Right?
I'm sorry, man. If I heard, I would have to do something.
No, I think it's kind of fucking hilarious that Darko keeps trying but gets nothing.
Severian, you can give me a dexterity check to see if you can get over there in time to see who he's yelling at. He's talking to somebody, and you get that he's refusing to assist, but whether or not you get there in time is a whole nother story.
All right. Well, it's not one of my biggest abilities, so.
Your ass gets there so fucking fast.
Oh no!
You see a barrel rolling to you. You jump over it in slow motion. You grab the rope as it pulls you, kinging up. You fly forward like Jack Sparrow. Let go as you end up on the second part of the deck next to Darko and Ponzi. You take 2 steps and you're there. You look down. You already have an extra rope in your hand and you throw it forward. Both of the ex-Navies manage to grab hold, and the other pirates come over to the deck. Captain, Severian, Captain, we'll pull them in.
Jesus
We'll save them, don't you worry. And you end up saving 2 ex-Navy. Good job.
They give you any guns, just kill them.
As they come aboard, I would do the sign of Jules Laverne and give them one of the tokens. You're
They just take
saved
it,
by
they
Jules
don't-
Laverne today.
They, by default, accept such. They just, oh, of course. As they take them, Darko Zephyr's
God.
like, why'd you let him do that for? Now they're stained. You can't go and kill them and take their souls. They've got to that bullshit super smoothie Jubilee. You got it going. Go find new ones. Go find new ones. Start over.
Oh, no.
Another day, the same problem. Darko's just like, now he's just like, driving back to driving the ship.
I'm sorry, man. I had to check if I.
Sneaky. You first.
Darko's never gonna die. Jesus Almighty.
Can I'm gonna try to get close enough to the boat to like hold on to the boat.
Okay. Easy enough. You push them paddling forward. You latch onto the boat. You guys see that you have an anchor aboard. This boat links onto you guys. You guys feel like a boom against your ship as this massive man and his crew follow behind you, now latched on by just that of him and them latched on to him in the other boat. You guys take with this individual, or you just let him do such? I mean, Darko and Bonzi are the two closest to the particular location.
I see this guy go, "Hey, fella,
Variant, sorry.
you hitching a ride?"
Jesus Christ, he's huge.
Well, could I roll a stealth check to see if they actually didn't feel it nor hear it?
Sure. Give me a stealth check. At disadvantage, though.
Your name is Sneaky.
Yeah, but he's anything but.
That's amazing.
He is sneaky.
Oh my god. 20 at disadvantage.
Alright.
Awesome.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
you
say.
guys don't know shit.
Damn,
Never
that's
mind.
sneaky shit.
Onward.
Never mind. We don't know you're there.
Ship. The crew from this one of remaining hop onto the ship next to it. Darko, you get another shot. 3 more arrive. Before you even see Sneaky and all of the others, you're like trying to loafer them in front of Sneaky. They witness all of this before you become aware.
So are we heading towards... They're just in the water, you're saying?
Yeah, these are just people who flew out the ship from the general assault.
They're still alive?
Some of them.
Ooh.
There's many dead.
And I can't collect, obviously, from the ones that have already died.
You can collect anything that's most recent and killed, but if they're dead already, you have to be closer to them. This be on land, this would be a field of daisies for you to collect.
This is
But
fantastic.
that's Darko's
Jump
life.
in.
This is my life.
Jump in there.
So I'm gonna like start to
2 easy souls ripped away, a field of souls,
He like
and
jumps
you
in a
can't get
dinghy
to
and
him.
he's just like paddling and touching them.
I'm just gonna like slightly turn the boat to nudge it towards.
No.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's like, what?
The boat runs into them.
Darko's just gonna like literally try to run them over like roadkill.
Running over the alive people.
This is a compromise I can handle.
You see like from the turbulence of the water and everything, what have you, is just like a blender below. There's
You
just
hear Darko say, "That'll get him."
Ponzi just puts a hand on his shoulder and just nods. He looks at him. He's like,
So I mean, then would I have to like run to the back of the boat in order to be able to collect?
you're already at the back, so they're coming toward you slowly.
You're coming
Yeah.
towards me slowly. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to like what I would say is that you'd probably at this point you get that you have to somehow net them up. So if you want, you could instruct some of the pirates to drop a net in the back to collect.
Oh no, Varian. I think I saw a couple that were alive. Right around. You want to save them too? I think you might need to swoop them up with some nets.
Are you certain? Of course.
Yeah, I think they might actually like swim
yeah,
in
Even
the
very-
boat or something.
as you look over the edge,
Yeah.
you
but
see
yeah.
like a dozen or so bodies floating about. But let's see if you can tell.
No
from
man
this
left
distance,
behind, right? Like that's how it goes. Get them all up here.
are they worth saving? They are absolutely worth saving. These are all alive. They are.
Yes, these are all people worthy of saving. Just bring them on board.
Of course.
Get your nets.
Let me grab the net, and while I do that, I think I can apply aid right immediately. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna cast healing light on them to help them out.
Don't do that. No.
Dead bodies.
That nets, you fool.
bad guys, a bunch of people we killed on our boat.
They are all worth Jolavan getting and saving.
This is the balance of Julian.
Damn it.
You kill them, you save them.
That's the only way we're dropping the spells for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ponzi might just kill these guys.
He's a very weird guy.
Just
Why would
push
you
him back
save
on
those
the
you
boat.
killed?
God.
Not what I intended, but okay.
Yeah. How
I
long
love
have
how
you
Darko's too lazy to like not do this on his own.
He could have done it himself. That's true.
Yeah,
could've.
just ask the fucking paladin to help you.
I could have made you like convinced to scoop up dead bodies, not heal them.
It sounded like you wanted to save them, so.
Heal.
How many were there that looked like they were, like, potentially?
Well,
to be
how
saved?
many healing dice would you have?
So I have 6 of them, so I would like cast
Roll
that
66. And really, you only have to give 1 HP to each to bring them up. So let's just see if you roll
On,
enough.
that's I basically bring them like the.
Yeah, you get them all. There's a total of 15 people down there.
And
they're all
you
alive?
revive all of them.
Every time they touch the net, it's like ping, 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 ping.
They're all spitting up water
They're all
right
like,
now.
They're all confused. They start taking the rope. You see all
just
of you
start
guys,
going around
all
and
hands
getting
on deck are just
Just getting
saving everyone. Just
Well, wait. He's gonna say
You've all
"Wait,
been
we're
saved.
good."
You've all been saved by the grace of Julavan, and you are welcome amongst our crew. We treat them the best.
Did he already
Um,
hoist them on deck?
no, they're
Well,
slowly.
they're-
They're
I'm
coming.
just like
they're slowly
announcing
coming.
this to them as they're climbing up.
So I'm gonna attempt to persuade Varian that he's saved them, but he can leave them hanging off of the side of the boat as a precaution.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Severian, you do know this is the pirate manor, and this is a way
Yeah,
of
so-
safety to the ship.
Okay, but he'll
you-
just have
you-
to overcome
Mm-hmm.
like the natural paladin aspects of him wanting to do good. So like he wants to
Ooh.
believe in the good of people, especially when he did good unto them.
It has to be really,
like-
really good persuasion.
That would be it. Like it's not impossible, definitely not.
Can I?
Something?
Oh, never mind. I mean, I would.
Wow.
I would do
I think that would be
Wow.
very convincing.
Wow.
As somebody who served in wars, like I do understand that we have to be cautious about it. So I will agree to those terms. The caveat will be though that I would say to you, any who are willing to accept Julavan, I would grant passage.
Ooh.
No, we did not agree to those terms.
Then your
follow
next
Julavan.
step is for them not to do it.
A follower of Julavan will have to abide by Julavan's rights. And Julavan does not abide people who, let's say, backstab their paladins.
They're hanging there for at least, let's call it the foreseeable future. And then we can worry about, converting and whatever you people like to do.
Why not a chance at redemption?
No,
Doctor, you are a man of God, are you not? A
not
god.
yours.
I don't know what your god is.
Not your weird one.
Don't all gods
Welcome's the
offer
enemy.
redemption? Don't
6
all
of
gods
them are
offer
now on
redemption?
board. 8 more coming.
How
Let
many?
him-
While
Hurry
we're
up and kill
debating
them,
this,
How are they getting on the boat?
Damn souls already.
You guys got a whole crew helping them. What do you mean?
How much area? Okay. Does Ponzi see them climbing up the back?
Yeah, you're back there with them. Like you've been a part
Wait,
of this.
does Sneaky see?
I'm
these
really
guys that were
sorry
trying to
about
kill
this.
them?
No, these are the
Like-
other guys, not your guys. These are the guys that, like on the other ship from the enemy
No,
that
the
they were
bad guy
chasing.
ships. Does he
Yeah.
see the
Saving
Sneaky
bad
see the
guys
enemy
here.
ships? Like people climbing up?
Give me a perception.
How big of an
Let's see if
area?
you're on
would
that
you
side.
say- What's the radius of these guys climbing the ship?
The radius. You see 2 of your own Sneaky climbing up.
Okay.
There's like
No,
a
no,
mix
he's
of
good.
cannon fodder.
Yeah, he's good with that.
But there are potentially maybe bad guys on there in your eyes. I would say you mean from the side of the ship all the way to the deck, or the deck from when they're pulling. Ponzi.
Yeah. So what is the area that they're all?
Converging on. Got it.
Yeah.
They would probably take up with like a probably 20, 30 foot area.
Okay.
Like volume.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hypnotic pattern all of the people climbing on the ship.
Okay, you'll catch 2 of your own crew in there because they're obviously hurting them. But otherwise, I'll do 3 rolls and average it out.
Okay. I'll just put it down, but because I don't think that's.
Well, that's so far a really good average in your favor.
Big thumbs up.
And then our own crew. Wow, pretty wise. Well, only 2 of the 15 stowaways pass it. The other 13 all dazed and confused as they're all staring up at it while Darko and Varian are arguing. The 2 that are not affected by that go, well, that's really neat. Oh, you guys don't happen to have a bit of rum? You guys don't know if they're the good or the bad, but they're bad from the water.
Yeah, stay where you.
I can I see if I roll perception to understand that, like he's asking for that.
Well,
It's
are
like,
we still
as far as I understand,
No,
like
I'm just trying to. I don't want to.
lost in arguing Darko. I think at this point, like I've lost track of what's happening. I think.
Okay, and you want to discern what exactly? Why he's asking?
The guy's asking for rum or something
He's
like
cold.
that. Like I would imagine that like Darko and I are just so engaged in debating this that like we're not even paying that much attention. But I don't know. Maybe we are.
Gotcha. Give me a perception.
Yeah. I think maybe I'll just start
Go
firing.
for it. You just
Nope. I don't hear him.
Target it. There we go.
Shadow Striker releases a volley.
Here we go.
Just stabbing them in the darkness of the night
Mm.
with the arms of Hardar sphere
It's like
blocking.
fishing. It's like fly fishing.
I think that. Oh, it's still hanging on.
Last
Oh,
shot.
Oh, that's.
Ooh,
that
Oh
should
my
do it.
god.
That should do
That's
it.
the last
huh?
one.
Do you see the mast?
Single-handedly took down a ship in 2 turns.
Well,
2 ships in 2 turns.
wait, there are more on our ship. When did they board us?
Yeah, well, about that.
They're sleeping. Boys, they're sleeping for now. Don't worry.
That's too funny. Yeah, so I was trying to see if I could find something, but I can't because I'm not that good at spelling. I think it's something different. Anyways,
Like, with
so
one
that ends the
hand, it's
combat
like
right there.
popping on.
As
And more on yours.
you guys take out any and all of the immediate enemies and adversaries, as you are being held on unknowingly by Sneaky and crew. Sneaky, give me a stealth check at advantage because of their distraction from hoisting up the other people. So you start hoisting up from the other side. And oddly enough, nobody at the moment seems to find it weird at all because, everyone's just boarding your ship.
Infiltrated with people, right?
We're arguing about people.
So, is it correct that there's one ship that's just like floating without anybody on it?
Yes. Well, now
Ship with
2.
a bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
2 just out there. Now there's 4 behind you with Sneaky being attached to one, or attached to all of them. Sneaky, and we'll say Sneaky and his most trusted arrive with whoever the chief is, I'd imagine.
Does
But not
anyone
all of
want
them.
to take small boat to go loot those
As-
bigger boats?
You guys talk about that real quick, Shadow Striker. You look down and you see a massive individual. Sneaky, can you describe your visage to the group?
He is. I think he's a. It's been a minute since I played him. He is a. Is he a bugbear? Yeah, he is a bugbear. So he is a large, massive bugbear. He looks like he is Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, much taller. think of Mr. Universe, but you don't hear him ever. You don't hear him move. When he does, you would think that he would rock everything in his path, but he understands his weight so well that he knows exactly the sway of the earth, the sway of the boat, the sway of the motion of everything, and he just moves in a way that is so seamless. He wears nothing, essentially, just draping cloths, like capri pants, if you will. He has a small bag attached to his right side, and you see him hoisting a large boulder you would assume to be between 200 to 500 pounds over his shoulder as he's walking and helping people up as he's bringing people onto the ship.
I hop down and say, "You let them board a ton of people on our ship. Giants and like 50 other people."
Look around, and you now realize that your ship is overloaded by at least a dozen.
Oh boy.
By the way, when I jump down, because all I have on right now since I lost all my clothing is just my billowing cloak.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
just my
God.
my little pee floating as I flop down. And that's when I yelled at you about the guy.
It's very cold. Yeah.
Who did you yell at?
Wait,
Because right next to all those people,
wait.
you
sneaky.
and Darko and Ponzi nearby.
When I hear that, I'm like, wait. We ask for safe passage. Please provide me and my people passage to the nearest land.
Yeah, but your big ass is sinking our ship.
Hey!
He
Of
points-
course,
he
sir.
points
Of course,
The
sir.
other ships out on the ocean, it is looking as if there are others that you may commandeer based off of that one man's expertise.
Yeah, it's fine to keep it.
I mean, well, I'm like playing with my thing, trying to find a way to make it cover my crotch.
Of course, sir. You may find safe passage here. All are welcome under the will of Jolavan. I just am most disappointed we had to come to blows.
Yes. They are here for my employer, for he carries such knowledge, very important to those
No.
vagabonds,
What sort of knowledge?
miscreants.
Miscreants.
I am just hired hand.
Well, I hire
Given.
hands. You can meet some of my employee here. Hey, Ponzi, why don't you talk to Sneaky? Actually, I don't know your name. Why don't you talk to the large, like words are failing him and how to explain you. Sir, yeah, the sir, the very big sir.
It is Snee.
Snee, the very sir, Snee.
Yes, Snee Key.
Sir Sneaky. Okay, Sir Sneaky over there.
Yes. Hello, yes. Good to meet you.
Likewise. Thank you for allowing us.
Now, of course, I'm gonna.
Board your
So
ship.
you're thinking of joining Severian Enterprises LLC. Is that what you're saying?
I am here to ensure passage for Chief who hired
Oh,
me. Once
so it
I
seems like
finish,
what you do-
Sir Ponzi,
Seems
read
like
him
once
the
I
employee
finish
handbook.
job, once I finish job, then
I see that.
you hire me.
I see that. So you want to start as a contractor, and we'll see what happens after that. All right. Well, I have a form for that. I start like writing it. Basically, go. Well, you start with a 500 gold stipend. I hope that's all right. That comes straight from the bank of Severian, our own certified credit union. That, of course, you're required to join as soon as you. that's where all your checks will be deposited to.
It's like Imp Logic. He's paying you, but he also holds on to your money, and you have to ask him when you want some.
It's only responsible.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Sneaky
well, you don't-
finish
yeah.
this job. Then, if you need Sneaky for next job, he will help.
Oh, we need you. If ever to pull our boat when we break down, am I right, boys? Look at this guy. He was pulling those boats.
I look you up and down. Very impressive. Very impressive.
He goes, yeah, we'll
I
get
look
you
at my own
folks
body.
wherever you need to go, as long as it ain't too far. But let's go grab one of those empty boats. I think we just don't have enough beds. No offense.
Sneaky need no bed. He
Weird,
sleep where
alright.
he need to sleep.
Your muscles just hold you up in place. That's what you're saying.
There must be tricks to these abs. He has to sleep on ground or hold himself up while sleeping.
Yes. By the way, a judge reboat. As long as you give safe passage, chieftains say you have boats.
We are terrible pirates. They attached 3 boats and we didn't even know? We are
Sneaky.
awful at this.
Some might say
Very
that
sneaky.
we
Is
are expert pirates. We gained multiple boats and crew members.
Just as a side, yeah, that just happened.
You know, I
Take back
always
everything I
did.
said.
I always
No.
did wonder if nobility had taken to the sea, what they could do.
We're finding out, boss. He just like bumps you on the shoulder. We're finding out, and then he walks back.
Keep going, Sir Captain Ponzi. My finest employee.
Sneaky talks to his chieftain or the person that he's been employed by, and has them tell where they need to go to drop them off. Essentially,
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how to drive there, but I will pretend that I do.
You got it. Sounds good.
What's a navigation check? Do a navigate.
I also do not
Like
know how to
history.
tell him to go there, but I will pretend that I give orders that sound
I
legitimate.
assume that the dude knows where to go at the very least, but
Wait, who? Sorry.
the chieftain guy who was going somewhere before he got there.
Oh, you mean Sneaky's guy?
yeah. His
Oh,
employee.
yeah. He knows what he's doing. What do you guys asking him a question?
Yeah, we're just asking him where we're supposed to take him.
He's like, "Ugh. Well, we were taking my clan to some fresh, fertile lands to rebuild, find a new quick home. We are nomadic in nature and found this specimen fellow looking for work. Figured it was the perfect way of safe traveling. Though we were right, we were also gravely wrong. But without him,
Well-
nor you, we'd be despaired. We are seeking just new lands. Any will do.
Any? All right, that's easy. Speaking of which, can you point out the folks that you know and the folks that you don't? I'll assume that means they attacked you, and then Darko
That's
is going to give them a stern talking to below deck.
Yes, that is correct.
Darko, you will be kind to them, will you not be?
Oh, am I ever not?
Yes.
No. The answer to that is no. That's the answer that I was looking for. The answer is no. Of course, I will be fine.
Well, some of them do look gravely ill. That's the only
Yeah, we're gonna start.
medicals left.
We're gonna start with those
Anyway.
ones first.
Anyway, point him out, please. I say to the chieftain.
He's like, of course, this one, that one, this one. And as he goes through, he points at a total of 13 individuals that are not his men.
Darko's gonna be like, follow me.
They're
He's
hypnotic
gonna,
pattern.
Yeah.
Sneaky goes to pick up half of them. and
Can
carry
we
them.
can we tie up their wrists before we
You do whatever you want.
Yeah,
with
they
the
can
hypnotic
be
powers. Yeah, like they're just standing there
Yeah,
like
then
dummies.
let's like basically handcuff them before we take them.
And then Sneaky
Below deck.
assists you with
Yeah.
taking them below deck. Okay.
I'm not sure what Darko's plans are, but my plans are when they get down there, I'm gonna pop their heads.
Well, you go
Oh,
below deck.
Yeah, I love this guy.
Everyone who's not below, which I guess would be 2 of them. Everyone else is above deck still. Shadow Striker,
I'm-
Varian, and Ponzi. or
No, well, I was trying to
follow
see
Comrade.
if I'd be
Deck.
wise enough to
Can I
discern
try
what
to
they're
start-
actually going to do to them.
Okay.
Can I try to
And-
distract?
I
Varian with
like
forms.
yeah. So Sir Varian, I bow to you. I am in your gracious and in your debt. For that, I will give you 1 free job
Wow.
for
Uh,
saving
it-
us.
Of course, you are truly in Jolivern's debt. I am just a vessel. But
Let me help.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let
There's a
me
you
special
help.
would
form for
help
that.
further
It's a
Jolivern's
religious
will.
write-off, actually. It's
I will hear of this, Julaverne. Let me help your brave dwarf here. Ferry people down to the deck. Down below.
Stay here, goddammit. You got enough to do up here.
Sure.
I assume
guess
you
I do
captain
have
of
to-
ship.
I do have to, I guess, welcome my new employees. If you can at least talk to them down there and give them aid, and then ask them if they're willing to join under Jolivern's will. That would be fantastic. And
Sneaky,
give me a
be
report
sure.
afterwards.
Sneaky, be sure to give talking to.
Mhm.
Well-
Varian, I need you to initial these forms. It's for all the new hires. It's the new hire paper.
Okay. Very well. Okay, Ponzi. What do I have
So
to start?
as you're signing,
We're
these
just gonna
forms-
hurry them
oh,
off
nice.
down there.
Awesome.
Wow, nice. The
Oh,
Ponzi nat
goodness,
20
I'm
for
sure. Holy shit.
So as you're trying to sign those forms, and you take so Darko and Sneaky sneakfully take care of Darko's needs. Darko, if you wish, you can add
Well,
some flair in a second.
I get down there, I look at Darko. I have no intention of leaving any of these men alive.
The quicker the better.
Pop, 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 pop,
Oh
pop.
God.
There's like 4 crewmen down there with mops, and they're just like just getting splattered all over, and they're just like, do we have to clean that too?
Yeah, throw them overboard. Don't tell Varian, Mr. Julaverne upstairs.
The Captain Severian, Captain, sir.
What the fuck ever you want to call him, I don't care. Don't tell him. Just throw the bodies overboard.
Of course,
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Darko. The most fierce of them all. They start dragging their bodies slowly because it's only for the elderly more crew. But above deck, as Severian goes to sign the documents, a massive shadow comes over.
I like how I've become like a figurehead captain that is like the one that has to be distracted.
A huge shadow just covers your papers, and you don't know where to sign as you, Shadow Striker, Ponzi, and all the others atop the deck look up and see a huge floating ship above you with these majestic bright blue figures of wing-like gestures, and it just flies on by.
Really never see anything come. What is wrong with us? Fly right over it.
Aren't we supposed to have somebody up in the bird's nest? The
Right,
bird's
look
nest,
out.
right?
Who's supposed to be doing that? I don't know. And then I quietly go up there.
Give me a perception check, Shadow Striker.
Oh, sure.
Darko, you have acquired your first 13.
I look
You
at the
can get
little.
1,000,
I look
you're
at.
getting there.
I look at Darko.
You're more debt than me, man.
I am not sure if they were after me, Lord Chieftain, for I am wanted in many a place. It's best to leave them not talking.
I can see why. However, you may be of quite some value to me, so I can assure you that if you stick with me long enough, I have, let's put it, endless resources to help you lead a much better life.
Sneaky does not need resources, but just a safe place to lay his head at night and not be wanted for what he good at.
Well, I guess I can help you do that too.
Sneaky sometimes like to kill too. It is fun.
I have some kobolds I could use killing. We'll talk about that later, though.
We remember kobolds
Nice.
that wanted to have killed. Maybe same.
Probably. Highly likely. Darko's gonna walk back up to the top deck, go see Varian. All he's gonna say to him is, all he's gonna say to him is, well, they said no.
They said no.
To your Julivan business, they said no.
They were very disagreeable.
What happened then to them?
They tried to make run for it.
Yeah, and they
Tried
all
to mutineer.
Yeah, they all just ran off the side of the boat. It was the strangest thing.
they lemurred?
Yes, one by one, in a single file line. It was crazy.
I don't know. I can't believe you.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Fight. Like insight to deception or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, Shadow Striker, you see 2 landmasses and 2 derelict ships. You
Oh,
loot.
fuck
Oh,
you.
no.
We should loot.
Well,
the
if you
ship,
have
yeah?
a problem with it, talk to this guy, okay? So, fuck off.
In time, people very scared of me. They might have been very intimidated and run off. And then they may have attacked. So Sneaky had to murder them one by one by squishing heads.
You know, I'm just going to say this once, Dako and Sir Sneaky. There is a balance to life. Julivan understands that the balance to life is death. And it may be the will of Julivan. I don't know this yet. I will have to wait till I converse with her. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in both of you.
If you ask for balance, their weight equal my weight. Now they off boat. So now balance on boat.
Yeah,
It's
very,
not,
very
it's
balanced.
not what I mean, Sir
Very
Sneaky.
balanced.
Just know that I'm writing in the ledger tonight a cryy face next to both of your names.
Ooh.
And ho!
Ooh.
Yeah. Ponzi's like, what? That's what they did with them down there? I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. And Ponzi, this is why you're my best employee. I can't believe. I just can't be everywhere at once.
I say, boss, I'm gonna take responsibility for this one. This is my bad.
No, Ponzi, no, Ponzi.
No.
Ponzi, you are the best employee. You did the best you possibly could. And it's not your
I
fault
appreciate that.
that these two took advantage of your goodwill.
Well, either way, I take it personally. I'll make sure nothing like this. You'll never hear about this kind of thing again. I promise. This is not going to be a problem going forward.
Sneaky
can
just
only
trying
just
to
make
defend
new-
ship.
We can only just make new starts.
In your mind, Sneaky, in your mind, I go, you did great, bud.
He just puts a shitting grin on.
So Sneaky, I continue to be disappointed. I'm going to go pray in my quarters now.
Yes.
You continue to be disappointed. Let me know how that works out for you.
The Severian's gonna be very tempted to throw a bird at him, but he keeps his
Hey, it's balance.
composure, and he's like now trying to like recite the mantras of balance in his mind to not like lose himself and get angry. He will at the end of the day take solace in the fact that if Jules Laverne allowed it to happen, there must be a greater reason for why.
Mm-hmm. Fair. Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, land hull and 2 derelict ships. What do you guys do? You know that your good old friend here that Sneaky was hired by just wants to find his own land. There's 2 points and 2 plots, ready and primed.
Okay, this is my next question. Can we sail the other ship, or should we just? Is that too much hassle to try to bring another ship with us?
Can't we just put the sails on those? Put sails up and then drag.
To get those souls.
The way it works is. Let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, you're right. Though we could just bring it, but it seems like a hassle in a fight to like be pulling.
You don't need it. We got 3 on behind us.
Can we take their cannons?
To run a tartane, to run these 2 ships, you would only need 3 crew.
Oh, so then couldn't we just send them on their way and get close and say your land is here, take your ship, go? These people?
I mean, if you want to. Are you gonna keep their ships?
Or they could just keep their small
run the
ships.
small
Or they could
ships.
they could take one of the big ships. Because we can't do anything with the big ships.
You
And
only
I'm sure
need
there's
3 people. You guys
provisions.
have a crew of. Well, now you guys have like a crew of 25, and you only need 15 to run your ship.
What are we doing with multiple ships? We don't need multiple ships.
Yeah, don't they?
One
So
ship.
so basically you offer one of the ships to your people or to Sneaky's friends, and then they also keep their ships.
No. We keep their ships as safety boats.
You keep their 4 boats, and they take the big ship.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't see why they'd say no to that.
In exchange, we get all future trading rights with their clan.
As we expand,
That's a good idea.
Make future land claims, then yes, we will trade with you freely with the most pristine privileges.
Shadow Striker is in charge of acquisitions. That's how Ponzi's.
This is why I kill
He
people.
kills everybody on a boat, and then we
Kill them and I get.
I say in giant, so no one here. Like I would assume no one knows giant, but
Can assume that.
no one shall. And I like say a prayer over them. Or the hill giants will never down on you, nor allow for anyone to do the same. You have protection from my
Did
people.
the music get like way harder? What the heck?
I don't know.
No, I mean it's been the same the whole time. I don't think there's been any change.
Oh, I don't know what happened when I was away.
muted
My
it a while
Spotify
ago.
just started
It
out
was
of
loud.
nowhere.
I thought it was perfect timing. I thought it was good, smooth rhythm.
I go to give them like a hearty handshake.
Their little hands are just like, "Thank you, Sneaky." And as per our payment and agreement, he hands you a little parcel. I don't know, say a rare magic item if you're choosing.
Let's because I already have. I wouldn't need anything. Let's assume it was for all their metallic items of ball spherical size to add to my.
Cannonballs.
Let's say they gave you a pristine type of metal that you can apply, like a balm.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll make it something.
Cool.
But I wouldn't.
So we have little ships now. That's pretty good.
Can I take a agile chainmail? The one the Mo casual dude said. Lots of
Buddy,
money.
my friend, you got us a whole extra ship, so you can whatever you want, you can pick it.
Oh,
as far as I'm concerned.
This is good day. Good day for me. I was naked, but now I'm clothed.
Yeah.
Now you have
Like-
plus
like
3
me.
intelligence.
Who? You have
Oh no, it's +3 dexterity one. I want the other one.
Dexterity.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Oh, so yeah, does anyone want the intelligence thing from
Well, Professor is buried
The
in it.
professor used it, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I did search your body before
Yeah.
you went.
Did you take it off
Take
him,
off
though?
his clothes?
Did you take it off of me? Did you take
No,
off
I
my
just took,
staff?
I just took the staff.
Okay, good. Smart.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so
Sneaky.
technically, there's still 2 more items that weren't discussed. Well, they were discussed, but weren't handed out. The Hand Axe of Fiend Slain. It's a +1 bonus to damage rolls against any fiends. And then the Agony Book, which if your weapon is within range of you, you can have it magically returned to your hand, taking the most direct route to you. The Agile Chainmail Bounty is what Sir Shadow Striker just took.
I would have
Agony
been
Book
cool
with
with that. Then I
cannonballs,
could
bro.
throw my hammer.
But
Yeah,
Shadow Striker,
that's
you
pretty
can
good.
also cast Goodberry, which you already knew, but you can now do again.
Good berries for everybody. These good berries.
You're- it's my favorite spell so far.
Sneaky looks at Serverian. So, you captain? Ship?
I'm one of the captains,
What?
but I do pay the
Oh,
payroll.
captain.
But I am the captain of faith and healing at this point. I let the others
Good
decide
captain,
everything
then.
else.
Yes, good captain. Then that makes sense. Well, I owe you 1 job for free. Thereafter, you must pay. And the payment I choose.
Any payment.
The payment I choose. See, I am not interested in your material things, for I can get it anywhere. But what I need is special metals.
Special metals, like gold, platinum.
Oh, no. Metals that are stronger than the normal. Stuff that this dwarven man may know of.
Yeah, no big deal.
Azerite would be a very, very particular, hard to find, haven't been seen for some time metal. Blue in color when used.
Yeah, I know of a few.
The metals that I look for are azurite.
And then any other you want to call out, what have you. But that's like
Yeah.
one actual.
Well, Sir Sneaky, the only metals I need are the ones that are more material, like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Any other metals you are welcome to have. I have no problem with that.
So
I
this
have
is
an extensive
agreement.
payroll. Sure.
Sneaky get all metals outside of
The
money
material
metals.
ones. Yes, I need the money metals. For people like
Sneaky
yourself.
be your muscle from now till end of time, or if you die, whichever come first.
As I've seen your further employers, I'll probably die first, but I'll do my best.
This best deal Sneaky has ever found. He
With
shakes.
that,
He pulls up his bag of holding and shakes it. You hear that, dear friends? You shall have found more. And he looks at Burden and he pets him.
You got it.
We'll get a new coat soon.
with that, Varian's gonna be like, I think I've made a good deal. And just reach out his hand to shake yours. It'll be small, I think, compared to yours, but very, very strong. I think yes, a very good deal. Anyways, so Ponzi handles my day to day. If you need something higher, or you need anything for faith or healing, I'm
So-
just a call away.
Bunzi, first mate.
Ponzi is yes. Let's call him the day to day guy. First mate. Yes.
Captain first.
Day-to-day guy.
So Sneaky, perfect. Thank you, Captain Varian. You very kind, very generous. Appreciate you.
Yes.
May
Don't
I
forget
go
to
talk
report
to...
to Captain Shadow as well. He's the captain about where the ship goes. I definitely I'm all about outsourcing, if you will. So make sure you
You
talk to.
CEO, Shadow Striker President.
Sure.
We have a president and a
Yes.
first mate. This is the coolest company I've ever heard of.
It'd be like COO.
Yeah, CEO.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put you the CMO, Chief Muscle Officer. Yes, you look like the part. Yes, anything to do with muscle, attacks, force, anything like that. We're gonna use you, sir.
This is okay.
All right. We have another captain, everybody. He's gonna like try to get.
Cheers!
We have
Fonzie just lifted his
Captain
glass. He just says cheers, yeah.
Captain Sir Sneaky. He is the CMO. All things muscle, offensive power. You see him. And Sir Sneaky,
Yeah,
if you have any questions, you can
Another
bubble them
employee-
up to Ponzi, and Ponzi will bubble them up to me. Don't worry about it.
Sound good. Fonzie, I have questions for you, but would like to ask in private, as I like to keep private.
Absolutely. I'm also the human resources. Feel free to tell me any and all secrets. They're purely confidential. Definitely would never share them with anyone else for any reason at all. I'll roll deception. I'm definitely lying. Okay.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not looking to
Yeah.
believe otherwise, anyways.
But yeah, so that's cool with me, Ponzi.
And
He nods off to
when
Barry,
I
and
did,
Barry walks away. He goes, "Of course, I got this, boss. You already signed all the paperwork. It's stuff they got to fill in. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They weren't prepared. They came. They weren't prepared. It's not your fault."
Variant's just gonna be like, very well, sir. I've got to go pray to Jules Verne. As you all were.
so,
Let's head down
Fonzie,
below.
Captain Varian seemed to not like killing people.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I kill people
We're working on it.
very quickly, very easily. That's
Yep.
what I do.
That's what we need. That's what you're hired for.
Mhm.
Look at your title, man. Chief Muscle Officer.
So, I go to kill people and
Yeah.
feed the dwarf. He liked me to kill people.
Not
Yes.
all the time, but we'll work certainly some of the time. I don't want to close that avenue off.
We can upgrade that to most of the time.
We could change the frequency.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's negotiable.
Sneaky is a very good people pleaser. If needed to kill things, be good at that.
Perfect.
Thank you.
That's what, honestly, my boy. That's what we've been looking for.
Just
He
don't
goes-
tell
he-
Captain
he goes-
Varian, correct?
Yes, absolutely. He goes, honestly, in a week or two, feel free to tell Varian about the people you killed. I bet in more detail. And if you explain it in a way that you think brings balance to something else that happened, it'll probably be fine. So just keep that in mind.
Wait till you need it, Wait till he's
Everybody
needed.
knows how to manipulate my guy. Oh, the balance. Oh, okay.
Now,
So,
one
so Ponzi, like,
question.
yeah, yeah.
One question I have for you: why the captain naked?
I put on clothes. It's not totally naked anymore.
I see pee-pee.
Oh, sorry, I forgot
see,
pants. I still need pants.
Look, he's a lot like you. He's a lot like you. You saw what he did? He killed so many people today.
Please,
More than anyone else. Everyone else put together.
do not judge one by size, but by skill.
It's not
Very
size.
skilled.
I'm grower, not shower.
Exactly. We all know. So I go, this guy, you and him are gonna be best friends. You get up there, start making a ruckus. I guarantee he's got your back. Don't worry about nothing with this guy. I just pat him on the back. Don't worry about nothing.
Is he one I can throw in battle? Tim close.
Bro, that's between
Yes.
you and him.
Oh,
I look at any kind of interpersonal relationships that people on the crew want to have. That's up to you guys. I definitely. That's not a me. That's not an HR issue. That's up to you.
Okay. This good. I enjoy.
I love that
Oh,
we have like this
I
fucked
can't
up
even
like
hear you.
like corporate structure going on.
Ponzi, he wants to have the most titles with the least amount of responsibility possible.
That's perfect corporate structure. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, you have me, who is apparently at the top, but is like, no. I don't deal with any of that.
Yeah, the one that's literally too broke to run the business, but is at the top.
Who
Sneaky
should be at the
will
bottom? Yes.
go
So
find a 3x4 space and go crawl into it and go to sleep.
You find that under Severian's bed, it's the perfect size, but there's a chest underneath in the way, and it says
Push the
one
chest.
professor.
Oh, well, I take that and I throw it off the side of the ship.
Oh God.
No,
Wait, I'm
you
praying
find a
in
room
there.
that is emptied out. You do find
Perfect.
your own room.
I'm praying in there, so I would.
Yeah,
if
no,
you
I'd
did
find
that.
that. Yeah, no.
I would be like, no. CMO, there are certain things that you don't know yet. Keep this here. You can sleep in the corner if you wish, if you really do.
He leaves a blanket on the side. Otherwise,
I put a pillow down there too.
there you go.
Actually, I'd be very supportive of my chief muscle officer like sleeping in the same area.
Sure. Yeah. I'll sleep in his quarters. Absolutely. I sleep in Severian's quarters
oh wow.
to protect
Yeah,
him.
he's
but
like,
he-
oh,
and he has
would
no
have to
fucking-
deal with me.
This is an HR nightmare. I
He has
can't
no
believe
fucking
it.
I roll advantage on stealth checks. And yeah, you know what? 17. If he chooses to look for me, he could probably find me.
Severian,
I don't know.
Sneaky has never been a problem to you. He has been the outside of his gusto. His physical capabilities are quite pleasant. He is much calmer and less rowdy than the rest of your members.
I actually would be okay with him there. I would just be like trying to like slowly introduce him to the ways of Joe Laverne. So it'd be like he'd wake up and there'd be like a little passage in front of him. I'd be like,
I take it and wipe my face. Thank you, Captain, for wiping napkin. Appreciate it.
He really absorbs the lesson. Little text is all layered on his skin. The print comes right off him. His oils.
I am very hot and sweaty sleeper.
So
Joe Laverne, I will bring you your chief muscle officer.
It's like when you were hoping for Halloween candy and you get like a sermon about something.
Oh yeah, that happens to all of us at some point. John, you look like you're about to fall asleep, dude.
He did fall asleep on his way.
Oh, he's moving. Oh, there was some life there. There was some life. As you guys push onward, just ever so forward, you do see as you pass up the two land masses that you have gifted to Sneaky's society of friends. You head off into the continued vast sea. Where to next? What's the goals? And who's going to repair the ship?
And those eggs.
And the wyvern eggs. There are many acquisitions at sea. And who will come to seek you all for causing the mischief in which you have? Who knows?
I know who these boats
You guys have no education at sea. You guys are the worst. No one's asking questions. You're just killing people. I love it. Yeah, you're just leaving a trail of blood.
We're the pirates, guys. It's fine.
You know, you guys destroyed a
those heads
undead
left?
ship already. Like, you guys got a reputation building on the back burner here. The heat level is rising. Oh man. But this has been fun.
GTA.
Yeah, this has been great. I hope you guys have had a blast. We'll hold
Got
it
2
there.
stars.
You guys got some serious naval activity going on. A lot of great options. I am building more in to keep it more smooth and going quick. I felt like that went pretty smooth. I don't think there were too many hiccups in between any of that. So that was pretty awesome. We'll keep it up and see what else you guys discover among the seas, between the
Found out
lands.
cannons are harder to fire than we thought.
Yeah, literally.
Don't
Jesus.
worry, you're about to get a cannon that doesn't take a negative.
Yeah, he
charge.
just throws rocks.
Yeah.
We're gonna base
That's
giant cannon thrower over here. Oh man, but no, that's awesome. I'll put up a little sheet and list of like upgrades you guys can look at whenever you guys are at any kind of dock. You guys can try to inquire, and then it'll like be a random chance of what's available. But there'll always be the constant things that you can improve on a ship, on any ship that you acquire, and whatnot. But otherwise,
Just gonna
yeah.
throw out there as like a normal CEO for like the next thing that we're gonna go do is like I guess I'm going to say we need to make profit and put the pressure on you guys to figure out how to do it, and then take credit later.
Underwear notes on us.
Yeah.
We
We
need
just don't want to
profit.
split up capital by opening up
No
all these-
knowledge, nothing.
Step 2. Step 3, profit.
Exactly.
I don't know what you need to do or how you need to do it, but you need to go and make money.
100%. I also have no understanding of how you make money. None at all.
That's awesome.
I was born into it, and I love it.
So far, it's rob a bank. So, do you know any other banks that we can rob?
Yeah,
Thanks,
well,
Mark.
as far as
Hi, John.
Cerverian knows,
It's good seeing you, dude.
Yeah.
as far as Cerverian knows, his first enterprise was very successful. So he doesn't know how they made the money and all that happened, but he knows that it happened under his leadership. So
I'll total everything up and give you guys the final number later on. But you guys pulled some serious moolah and
Well,
some
and the,
serious gear.
and the ship itself has $100,000 on it in various places.
Yeah,
right?
So
Inside
it's
of that
doing all
truck.
right. You guys are doing all right. But things for Navy and naval expeditions cost money. Cannons are like $250 a pop if you guys lose them crazily. So keep track of them like wheels. Or start collecting.
we didn't
So,
spend money.
I have a separate question.
Yes.
By chance, do we have arrows on the ship? I
Like a
forgot
harpoon?
when I lost
Oh.
everything. I lost my arrows too, technically.
I don't only do 100. Let's see.
All right.
Cheesy. I can't believe you pulled the same card twice.
I forgot that.
I literally have the only
You
reason I thought that was
can
possible is
find
never
40 arrows, but
Okay.
that's what you got
So
left.
there's still some arrows.
There's
I
still
still
some
can't
arrows.
believe that the professor just like fucking.
You just
died today.
Just
Yeah, are we gonna
removed
talk about
himself.
that?
that was just
Talk about
crazy.
it.
You know, there's not much to talk about. He got sent. He became a vegetable today.
I
He's
just have to ask,
somebody's
Brad,
rag.
were you
I'm
done
excited
with
for
it?
Sneaky Link.
Were you done with the character, or
No, it just
No?
happened. That's how the dice roll, dude.
That was really surprising.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, "Fuck."
I was thinking if I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's do this. Let's see what happens. The worst I thought was gonna happen was like, I didn't think the void thing was gonna happen. I thought the death card was gonna be pulled, and I was gonna have to like face death, and we were gonna have to all fight death.
Like
Hmm.
I saw it too.
And I was like,
That
we're
would've been
gonna
tough.
fight something.
That would have been tough, and that would have been fun. But I didn't think the void card was gonna get pulled.
Yeah.
So
Well, good news is you're still somewhere, and someone might have you. So
yeah,
we'll
if
see.
you don't throw yourself off the ship at some point.
no, I mean I wouldn't. Professor, yeah, Sneaky wouldn't do that. Professor is now studying in his own mind. Essentially, he's
Yeah, you're stuck in your head. Yeah,
he's gonna study and he's gonna think. And
that's awesome. No, this is super awesome.
does
That
his
was
does
a
his
fun
ca-
accident,
does
but
his
wonderful.
thing still go with his consciousness? Does he have 23 intelligence now?
Yeah, he's chilling. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
and nothing's
take it.
changed.
Alright.
His physical
So he
body,
has 23
his soul and
intelligence.
mind is detached,
Yeah.
but doesn't mean he doesn't.
He
you know, he's not
believes
a part-
that
yeah,
the cape
led him to
he
another. Yeah,
thinks
he sent
yeah,
him to the new
because he's so smart now that he's on another
He had
level.
a funny experience.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's exactly
what
what it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
'cause he is
"How'd I
now-
get here.
Doesn't he have god level intelligence now?
Yeah, I don't know. What's his intelligence of the +3?
23.
Yeah,
Is
it's pretty
total-
good. I mean, it's not God level. God level's 30,
God level's
but
20. I thought God level
23
was
is pretty good.
25, but okay. He's pretty
Pretty good.
close. That's pretty darn
25
good.
is like high end.
He's still like a very, very like
For a
he's a
goblin, he is quite,
genius.
yeah, he is quite
Yeah.
accomplished. He's next level goblin.
So
for
if
sure.
anyone can figure out his way
He's gonna
back,
end up like,
it'll probably
If
be
he
him.
comes back, I would think that he needs to come back with like 27 intelligence because he just studied, and he comes back in like 200 years or something.
Yeah.
He comes back
Or,
as a
yeah, he comes back
BBEG.
and he's like a beholder or something. He's like not even
Yeah.
a copy anymore.
It
Yeah,
just depends
somehow-
on if his body somehow survives. But I did make a commitment to my god that your body
Would be
under my
preserved.
care will be preserved.
Oh, nice.
So as long as Joe Laverne is alive, or like Varian is alive, the body will be preserved. And
He's like in
around.
cryostasis, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in
And that's
cryostasis. He's
But if
Yeah,
the
and
ship
so
goes
like his
down,
intention is to make sure that like he brings along you, or the Professor Smeckle the entire time. He's there, and if he can find out how to come back, maybe we get Professor Smeckle back. We'll find out.
get a
Maybe.
smackle.
Good.
That's
Sounds great. Well,
All right,
guys, you have a
boys.
good night.
It was fun.
Until next
All right.
time.
Good night.
Man.
It is.